Hey, Carvin. I did actually check out your cards. I haven't responded. Oh, I didn't actually see the Gul'dan. I only saw the Malfurion. So for the Malfurion, I mean, I like, I like the spirit of your idea, but I think the execution on it is a little bit awkward. Like just because there's so much text, right, and it's a little bit difficult to follow. Like once I sat down and read it, I mean, clearly it made sense, but it was just a little like you've never seen that much text on a hero power, for instance. But I like the spirit of it. Certainly bringing back sort of the Treant, the old Force of Nature style was awesome. So that's really cool, and I like how you give people decisions to make. That's awesome. So you put the control in the hand of the player. I didn't actually see Gul'dan. Let me see this one. Ooh, I like this too. Cool. Basically giving yourself a permanent power overwhelming. That's cool. Yeah, I like that. Might be a little bit expensive. Well, no, not with that battle cry. That's totally fine. Yeah, that one looks. I like this one a lot better. Gul'dan's really cool. That one's really good. Hey, that guy's ass guy. Hey, Wolf Poops. Hey, Ikabuto. Hey, Black Wolf. Love your bearded dude. Thanks so much, man. Hey, Stelios. Oh, are you Skip Arena, Regis Arena, Stelios? That's funny. I really liked your icon there. That was great. Do I watch the stream or the video? Both. You watch the video after the stream. How about that logic? Ooh. Is there a point to craft Pirate Warrior right now? Maybe still, yeah. I mean, I'd wait probably, but how's the Title T going? Title T is going really well. Heroic Adventures, not this morning. I think I've decided to do Heroic Adventures every Wednesday until I finish them. So, Adventures will be a Wednesday thing. They were last week, kind of accidentally, right? So, I'm just going to continue that theme. So I'll do Heroic Adventures tomorrow, basically. Have you seen the Jaina leak yet? Yeah, we talked about it on Saturday, right when it leaked. A long time ago. New cards? Yeah, guys, new cards are on the screen. And my review scores for them as well, you'll note. The star scores. Of course, I posted a video already on YouTube. This morning, I got up super early to record a review for the 3 new cards. Abomination as well. I don't have Abomination on the screen because we talked about him yesterday, so I didn't feel like we needed Abomination. But also reviewed these 2 cards already. These are the star ratings I gave them, but of course I discussed them at great length in the video. Video's on YouTube. If you want to swing over there and watch the video, I totally understand, but I'm happy to answer questions about these cards as well. Hey, Stephen Guaccio. Hey, Shuaib. Hey, Butter. Hey, Rag. Ice Lord. Thanks, Rag, for the title compliments. It's clickbait everywhere. Title T. Yeah, Title T won't go away. We won't forget Title T. Skipperino and Ragnaros the Fire Lord are here. Yeah, that's the 2 go-to stars here and around the Regis Gilbin world. Hey, Pepe. Hey, Koala. Regis Rogue has board cleared, Wild Pyro, Plague Scientist, and then a spell. Yeah, I talked about that just briefly in the video. I still don't think it's good enough. Why the caps lock? Oh, for chaos. Who knows why. Thought you meant me. Hey, Bruno. By the way, guys, those of you that subbed in the last 2 days, there were quite a few of you, like 9 or 10 subs in the last couple days. I sent out messages early this morning, so check your Twitch whispers if you haven't already. Some of you, like Bruno, for instance, will have new whispers waiting on you. So, yeah, Plague Scientist definitely OP in Arena. I don't think it's gonna fit and constructed too well. I'd love to be wrong, but hey, Regis, have you seen the new Shaman and Rogue cards? What's this? Who's this up here? Oh, yeah, I've seen them, man. They're literally above me. Yeah, they didn't just get there magically. The Tickling Abomination, I've also seen, but we talked about him yesterday, so I didn't want to put him up today. But yeah, Fishtard, pretty cool. I love seeing new cards for sure. So I'm excited. I know you guys love watching me reach up to tickle the cards. It's like your favorite highlight of the day. Surprised nobody's asked me why I'm wearing a hoodie yet. That's always one question people give me. A card says, for me, Plague Scientist can be good in a possible control rogue. We're getting quite a bit of cards that could establish that archetype. Envenom Weapon and Vilespine Slayer. Yeah, I like Envenom Weapon and Vilespine Slayer a lot better for that, though, because they don't require you to have a minion on the board already. In a control v control matchup, particularly in the late game, how often are you going to have a spare dude laying around that you want to trade in? In other words, yeah, you might have a spare dude, but it's probably like a 5/5 or something, right? It's a body you don't want to give poisonous necessarily, so unless you run cheap chargers somehow in the deck, I don't know the Plague Scientist could fit that well. I think it'd just be a little bit awkward. Regis is now obligated to tickle every new card. I can't reach Icebreaker. It's the camera cuts off. I can't do it. I tickle you guys too. Why are you wearing a hoodie? Because my apartment's really cold. My fiance keeps the apartment blisteringly cold. But it's actually for Frozen Throne. No, it's because it's really cold in here. Even though it's summer. So I have to keep it warm somehow. My strings are very mixed up though. Why the low rating on Icebreaker? We haven't seen any new Shaman cards yet other than this one. Maybe we'll get cool freeze effects. Yeah, I talked about that in the video. The rating is still assuming that we get freeze effects, frankly. I think it will still be bad, even if you get freeze effects, simply because it takes a long time to get any value from it. You know, and you still take damage. It's like, is Envenom Weapon a great card right now? Not necessarily. This is maybe slightly better if you have every freeze effect ever. Even if they add 5 freeze effects, I still don't think that's enough to make this more consistent or better than Envenom Weapon, and I already don't think Envenom Weapon's good, particularly for Shaman, who already has a lot of great ways to remove stuff. They got volcanoes, hexes. Like, do they need Icebreaker? I don't know. Maybe if there's like a Blade Flurry effect and a freeze effect, it could be really good. But beyond that, I just don't see how it could be good. Good morning, Regis. Couldn't wait for the stream to start, says G-Sang. Thanks, man. That's awesome to hear. Love the kind words. All right, guys, let's jump into this draft. I got online a little bit early this morning, so we can actually kick off at a fairly reasonable hour here. So what we're going to do this morning is a Mage Arena draft, and then probably play some Constructed, talk any new cards, or answer any questions about these cards that are already out, because I'm sure you guys are going to have a lot of questions, and people are going to be popping in with questions all morning, too. So we'll talk it out. I'm happy to answer questions. But for now, I'm going to focus on this draft, so forgive me if I fall behind on chat a little bit. I'll check in afterwards. But as you guys can see, I do have the Hearth Arena Companion app loaded up here. We've selected Mage. I haven't had a good set of runs lately in Arena, so I'm hoping Mage can pull me over the hump with some good cards. We've had some bad decks that haven't found any success. So here we can see Emperor Cobra, the old school Plague Scientist. It's okay in Arena. Much like Plague Scientist will be amazing in Arena. I guess the Bruiser here is fine. This one's really hard to get discounts on. Too inconsistent, so Bruiser's the most consistent. Blizzard, fantastic card, of course. It's really good. Flame Strike, really good. We're off to a good start, boys. Oh, man, that's a good start. Loot Hoarder, probably, yeah. I like Loot Hoarder better than Arcane Explosion. We've already got 3 AoEs right off the bat. Like, what? That's crazy. I guess Booty Bay, but I don't like any of these. I'm going to go pure tier score, even over Sabertooth Stalker. Booty Bay, just because it's a taunt, I think is slightly better than Sabertooth Stalker. Sand Threshodon looks good here. Best stat bundle for its cost. Ultra Soar way too slow. Tidehunter's actually not bad. Clearly going to be a pretty late game deck, though, based on our AoE here. Firelance Portal is sick. This is a good draft so far, guys. Pyroblast, too? That's pretty good. Mind Control Tech's not bad. You know I love Mind Control Tech. You guys know me and Mind Control Tech. We got a thing going. I guess Flesh Eating Ghoul here. I don't hate the Owl, honestly, just because it's kind of got some utility. Clearly the stats are pretty terrible. But Ghoul's the best body, so I guess we'll take the Ghoul. Fireball and Polymorph are both good. Fireball's certainly more flexible, particularly with this Pyroblast. I think we can go farther with the damage than the Polymorph. given that we have both together. I like Glacial Shard here, I think. We need some stall cards, basically, you know, if we can just stall enough to hit the Pyroblast, hit the Fireball. A card like Glacial Shard could really support that mentality. Tark Reaper's good here. Pretty good card quality so far on average. I think I need the Polluted Hoarder here, just for stats. Hearth Arena wants me to take the Ancient Blossoms. I'd rather have that card. I like it a lot better, but... I mean, for Curve, I kind of need to start filling in Curve a little bit. We got a lot of late game, not any early to mid. We'll take one more just on the recommendation of Hearth Arena here, but I definitely need some 2s and 4s sooner rather than later. Babbling Book will be fine. That's the kind of card that can fill in on Curve a little bit. Blizzard again? Are you serious? Oh my god. Oh my god. This deck is crazy so far. Oh, we're gonna win like 2 games and be really sad. And Fledgling. What is going on? That's being solid just because we need a 2-drop. I'm fine with this. This is crazy, guys. Corrupted Seer for AoE as well. This is bonkers AoE. Firefly's good because we need some flexibility here. I like that fine. Firefly again, maybe Wolf Rider though. Actually, it's good damage, and we have quite a bit of damage in this deck already. Fireball, Pyroblast, Firelance Portal. I like Wolf Rider. Yeah, I think even though the tier score, like you know, Hearth Arena says, I'm actually leaning on this one too. Firelance Portal again. Oh my god. Spellbreaker's really good because you need a 4-drop and the silence utility is high, so I like that. Arcane Intellect, I guess, is probably my pick here, but I don't really like any of these that much. And Hearth Arena has no idea. Hearth Arena's like, I don't know, dude. These are golden cards. I can't figure out what they are. That's what it's saying. But it also likes Arcane Intellect. Makes sense. It's just, you know, draw me into that Fireball and stuff. Arcanologist, maybe? We don't have a secret, so it's not like it matters. These are both secret synergy cards, but we don't have a secret, so... it's a 2-3. It just probably doesn't matter which one we take. Corrupted Seer again. No, guys. I don't know if we have enough early game, though. I'm a little bit nervous. I mean, we've got so much recovery in the late game, but... sure, I can take the heal bot. That's fine. I mean, look at this. 2 Corrupted Seers, 2 Flame Strikes, and 2 Blizzards, and 2 Firelance Portals. This core of 8 cards right here? Are you joking? But I don't get your hopes up, because look at this 4-drop spot. Like, it's really weak. We have a pretty weak early game. So there's going to be points where we never even get to see these cards. We might have too many... We just might be too full on this stuff. Too many late game cards, and we never get there, right? I mean, clearly Blizzards are great stall cards, so hopefully we can still piece it together. Part of me wants to take this Vaporize, but it's just so bad on average. I bet the tier score is insane, though, but I'm still not sure the synergy is there. 74.1. It's pretty good. It's one of my probably top 3 tier scores, I bet. Last time we had a mage deck this high, we did go 12-0. It was a Medivh mage, I think. But we'll see. We'll see. Chat must be going crazy. Oh, there's another new card? (12-0). Best arena class? For me right now, it's Paladin, not Mage or Rogue, but all 3 are very good. Do you guys see this new card? Is this real? Can chat confirm that this new card is real? It's called a Mirage Icecaster. It looks real.
You asked for it.
I don't understand why it would be good, though. Can anybody confirm if this card's real? I think it's fake, says the Lorks. Is it on Reddit or Hearthbone yet? I don't want to link it or talk about it till I know it's real. I don't see anything on Reddit about it or Hearthbone. So until I do, I'm going to assume it's real. Whoever linked it, I'm sorry. You may be right. You may be ahead of the curve. As far as curve is concerned, those are obviously too slow. Loot Hoarder it is. I think that card's not real. It doesn't really make sense. I'm not going to show it unless it's confirmed as real. I don't want people associating me with a fake card. I'll wait until we get some confirmation. It's called Mirage Icecaster, but it's a Reddit fake post, says Herrix. Okay, fake, fake, fake. Everybody says fake. It's good to know. Thanks, guys. Thanks for doing the work. Do we actually just want to cycle here for free? I think we might just want to cycle here for free, guys. Play on curve, just to get the card. It's kind of a waste of this resource, but our hand is very, very slow and awkward right now, so... Reveal cards seem fail, hope we get better ones. Yeah, me too. I mean, Plague Scientist, it's got potential. That's why it's 2 stars and not 1. It could even maybe be 3 stars, honestly. Like, it's arguably a 3-star card. In my opinion. This isn't perfect, but it's the best we got. Hopefully we can curve into something on 4 with the ping, maybe. I don't know. He probably just trades here, though. Maybe he makes a mistake and trades the wrong way, and that helps us. I don't know. It's just what we got. It's what we got to play. Got to rely on this Flame Strike to get back in then. What's your highest deck score? Like 74.9, I think. I don't know. I haven't used Hearth Arena forever, so... Light Warden. Whoa. He's not trading either. That feels like a pretty blatant mistake to me. I mean, we can't really punish that hard, unfortunately, but it just doesn't feel right. Still gonna take this while we have the damage out, just even though he's got a good trade back. Like, he might have a weapon or something he wants to use on this later, so let's just get the damage while it's there. Elise is going to come down on 5, this guy on 6, let's do it on 7. Maybe this guy on 6, actually. We'll see. We'll see what we need, but this board looks like it could be pretty good, depending on how Elise gets to trade. That would have been a good draw previously. What class is the Icebreaker for? It's for Shaman. It's pretty hard to tell, but the blue line is what indicates who it's for. If you're curious how you can determine that in the future. If you didn't know. No shame in that. Good morning, Captain Tars. How's it going? So happy I didn't pre-order for $50. Hey, everybody has, you know, what is a good $50 decision to one person is not to the other. That's totally understandable. Maybe you'll get convinced by some other cards in the future too. Who knows? I hope so. I want everybody to enjoy Hearthstone and the new cards, but we'll see. This is gonna almost have to be a good Corrupted Seer, right? Like, if he goes face in particular, it's good. He's gonna trade this way, right? Like, surely he's gonna trade this way, or not at all. That's fine. That's also fine. We'll just make the trade in Corrupted Seer here to stabilize. We don't want to take too much damage before we have to, right? Like, let's just... We've got great cards. Let's just stabilize. Let's see. Justice asked the same question. That's Shaman. I'm a little behind on chat, I'm sure, guys. Hey, Twitch Beastie. Blizzard killed the hype so much. I kind of agree with that sentiment, honestly. Yeah, I think you might be right. I think they killed the hype a little bit. We'll Firelands Portal that thing once it comes out. This is really not a big threat as a one-attack minion.
Aha!
I'm very excited for Frozen Throne Shaman. Hopefully lots of control cards. Yeah, that would be fun. I'd like that a lot. I kind of miss some of the control Shaman stuff we got to see in the past. Okay. I think we probably just leave that as a 1-1 again. Just taunt up and ping. Trade, ping, taunt. I feel pretty okay with that turn. We don't have to unsheath that thing before it's necessary, right? Like, let him keep it as a 1/1 forever for all I care. Please type that Icebreaker is Shaman. Type. Oh, that's not a terrible idea, but you should be able to tell based on the blue guys. Honestly. I know you can't really see my icon over it, but... I don't really have a good place to type, it's the problem. Legendary, it's OP. I like that, Stelios, that's good. Will Hearthstone ever bring heroic brawls back? I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure they will. They've done it multiple times, so it seems like it's something they could plan to make a consistent feature. Let's see, we can just trade, Firelands Portal trade, it's pretty good. We don't really need to ping anything. Let's actually see what we get first here. That's fine. We're pretty weak against Maelstrom Portal, but ultimately still working out pretty well here. What happened to the wireless headphones? It's just bugging me. It was giving me a lot of trouble, and I didn't feel like messing with it this morning. I'm kind of tired. I've been up for a long time already. I've been up for like 3 hours already, and I only got about 4 hours of sleep, so I'm just not in the mood for dealing with a headache today. What would you think of Icebreaker if it was in Mage? I mean, it'd obviously be better for a class if it had, you know, a consistent way to freeze stuff. Oh, cool. That makes sense. It's 7 cards, like... It's going to be hard for him to win there. But, sick little win. That's good. But I still don't think it'd be good. I just don't think it's fast enough. I think it takes too long to kill multiple minions with it. You know, you don't want to freeze every turn. You don't want to take damage in Mage, trading into minions. There's a lot of downsides to using a weapon that way. Rita, did you see how sad Reddit was yesterday? Yes, I thought it was hilarious. There were so many funny posts. Like the guy who photoshopped Ticking Abomination's face onto like every Frozen Throne card that's been revealed so far. That was great. People say like, what if Ticking Abomination's gonna be the only card in the new expansion? Like, people were saying some hilarious stuff. Let's try to high roll in some 3-drops and stuff. I gotta skip ahead and chat a little bit, guys. I'm falling way behind. I'm sorry. I got into that game a little too much.
Aha!
Just can't see the blue because it's too small on my phone screen. I'm sorry about that. I know not everybody has a full screen. Let me... I can't add text, guys. Anybody that was here yesterday knows why I'm unwilling to add text to a live on-the-spot stream. I do not want another Title T incident today. So, I'm sorry, Justice. I wish I could add text, but I can't do it. I'm sorry. I do not need another Title T. Oh, man. Wolf Boops just said the same thing. You're scared of another Title T incident. That's right. You guys are ahead of me, even. This is a junk card, by the way, to get off. It might come in handy, don't get me totally wrong, but on average it's gonna be junk. Tingus, that moat looks good, dude. Love it. Do you think it'd be a good card if the mana costs were lower? Yeah, I mean, if the mana costs were lower, if it was like 2 mana, the weapon, then it would suddenly become more of a... you could use it as a ping and not feel that bad, right? Like, it's a kind of a light's justice with upside. I think that would certainly help. I feel like this expansion is going to be bad for me since I don't have N'Zoth. Well, Battle Bear, I don't know that we've seen a great indication yet that N'Zoth is going to be a great card in this expansion. So far, we've only really seen the one average Death Rattle card, the Gravedigger, and then Ticking Abomination looks terrible with N'Zoth. So I don't think that's it. Title T, everybody's freaking out. Chill out, guys. Title T PTSD. If it had Wind Fury Twitch Beastie, it would be better again. I think Wind Fury would make a huge difference. I guess we got to kill this, guys, just to develop something and just remove the risk, right? But we have a pretty junk hand despite the quality of these cards on average. They just don't actually do anything right now. This is one of the concerns I had. Too much removal. That's sort of a weak turn at least. He's just got a lot of garbage in his hand. Do we actually just Corrupted Seer again? We have so much removal. I think we do. I think it's just worth it. We just have so much removal. It's like, oh, he wasted his removal twice in a row. He's gonna load up the board now, and we're gonna Flame Strike. Like, then he's like, oh, I guess I'm going all in. He's used 3 straight removal cards. Let's just let's keep going here. I can't Flame Strike that. That's. I need a minion to play. Ugh. This sucks a little bit. Is there a good way to play around Meteor here? Not really. I don't think it matters. It's all dies to every instance of Meteor, so the positioning makes very little difference. I'm going to ping this so I can Flame Strike ping it on a future turn. He's not going to benefit from the Enrage effect, obviously. Let's see. Yeah, that's normal. I just need a minion or something. Ugh. Firefly is pretty garbage. God, this is like such good cards, but we can't do jack with them. They are useless right now. Like we need like an Elise or something. I guess we can't even pyro that yet. Ugh. Blizzard's fine. I might just freeze that out. I don't expect I'm going to Flame Strike next turn, so I'm probably just going to ping this. Just maybe ping it the next turn. Set up for a Flame Strike like 2 turns down the road. I don't know. Everything's so awkward. Oh, crap. Well, that's a problem. Jeez. So hopefully this Cobra sticks and we can pyro Cobra. Nope. I don't know how we win now. I guess we can pyro Ysera now, but we leave a 6/6 up. That feels pretty bad. Is there any card that gets me out of this? I mean, we have to pyro Ysera, I think. She's generating ridiculous amounts of value here. Firelands Portal would be nice if we were just killing the 6/6, but we can't afford that. And we waste our pyro. He's at 20. Be nice if we could just maybe have committed to face, but with 11 damage on board, we're dead in 2 turns, so I don't think we can do that. Hey there, sorry I'm mentioning it, but do you have any more information whatsoever about the upcoming expansion? Just the new cards is all. Man, I'm so behind on chat, guys. I'm just gonna skip to the bottom. I'm really sorry. I'm talking about the games too much, I guess. Ugh, God. Just play the Charged Devilsaur. Flame Strike doesn't help. We're a little bit screwed, guys. Honestly. I think it's better to Firelands Portal that and ping it than just play the dude here. Well, it's got stats at least. It's better than a 1/1. So guys, if you said something really important in the chat you want me to see and I haven't read it yet, I'm skipping to the bottom of chat to catch up. So, oh god, GG, man, that was brutal. This is why, like, what do we do with 2 of these? Sorry for missing chat, guys. It's crazy crowded already, and I'm tired today, so I don't know if I can keep up as much. Regis, they missed the opportunity to call it ticking abomination. Yeah, they did. You're right. Abomination, like a bomb. Anyone hear about this new expansion? Blizzard is releasing 3 new trash cards. So far, it looks that way. Yeah. Do you think the leaked Mage hero card is legit? I do, Rats, I do, but without the hero power, who knows what we can say about it.
You asked for it.
Huge, not huge, Regis. Huge, not huge. I don't know what that means, but... Is this the beginning of the end for the 12-win run? I never said this is going to be a 12-win run. So... like I said before, I'm really worried about our early game. Like, we have an amazing late game set of cards. But like I said, we have to get there. That's always been my warning. Since minute 1. We gotta get there. You're rating the scientist 2 stars only. That card seems broken. That's right. Just 2 stars. You can watch my review on YouTube if you want later. I give a lot of reasoning why. Basically, it's really hard to keep a minion on board that you want to use it for in a late game scenario. So, although it might fit in like a tempo rogue deck, those have traditionally wanted it to do more damage than removal. And it doesn't have the best body itself for a deck that's more aggressive. It's just a 2/3. There are a handful of issues with the card, I think. Another Shaman. It's interesting. Hey, Regis, how's Title T? Man, it's doing good. A lot of Title T. A lot of Title T love lately. The Mage card's art is crap. I don't think it's real. No, there's a lot of crap art in Hearthstone, unfortunately. I don't think that can be our sole judgment. Sad to say. It's a sick turn, but he's going to have a terrible follow-up. My god. He overloaded for 3 going into 5. I wish we had a better way to punish this board. We really don't. I mean, we can trade paying Wolf Rider to clear, but leaves me with a 1/2. I mean, I go into some good cards here soon, but ultimately, I don't love what we have here. I mean, we just have to assume he's going to totem next turn, or very best case, play a 2-drop, an average 2-drop. What about the Jade Rogue that has lots of tempo, can Plague work in that? Jade Rogue is one potential upside. I say in my review, like, I think the card can be played and constructed. I mean, it's from a raw, like, stat and value standpoint, there are some things about it that make sense, right? But I just don't think it's going to fit into decks very well. As far as Jade, there is Jade Swarmer's a pretty good fit for it because it's a small Death Rattle stealth dude. That's a great example of how it could be utilized. But I don't know. I just don't think it's. I think it's awkward in the late game. I think it's a little bit awkward in the early game too, because you know, when you have all those little cheap minions out there, what does your opponent have that you really want to poison all that much? Typically, not a lot. Just it feels like one of those cards that's kind of a tweener card. Like got the right pieces, the right stats, the right very active effect, which is good, but still probably is going to feel like a tweener most of the time. Meteor positioning, yeah. Big issue against Shaman for sure. Ugh. Man, it's a pretty good deck so far, by the way. Really good deck so far. Jeez. Really good deck this guy's playing so far. All these Lightning Bolts, Hexes, Maelstrom Portals, Feral Spirits. Like, he's got some good cards. And he still has 7 cards in hand. Oh, we have a good answer to that at least. We have to Blizzard just because our own board here is... we'll use the top deck one to trigger him a little more. That's fine. We don't want to use Corrupted Seer because we'll kill our own stuff, right? Volcano positioning. The weird thing is, in the Hungarian Hearthstone group, everybody says the new Abomination is a premium 4-drop. Are they stupid? I probably wouldn't use the word stupid, but I really do have trouble envisioning how that could be the case. I'll say that much. We're going to ping here to get that heal bot out. I mean, coin here to get that heal bot out. Alright, so we've started to stabilize, but still somehow 6 cards in this guy's hand. I don't know where all his cards are coming from. I feel like he's played a lot of low-cost stuff. Where are these cards coming from? Has he used card draw? I feel like he hasn't. Let's see here. I mean, like, Blizzard Trade's really not ultimately that bad, right? But it's very good card against Shaman, is the problem. And we can also, like, Firelands Portal, Trade, Ping. But then we run a 6/6 and a 1/1, that feels weird. I think just a Blizzard Trade is ultimately fine. This guy goes down to 2 health, but probably still fairly annoying for a Shaman to deal with. Particularly behind the taunt. This little chip damage is going to be valuable, maybe, if this stays alive, but it's probably going to die. This guy's had a good set of cards so far. I'm a little bit triggered how good his draft has been. That's a great card, too. Yeah, interesting he used it. Does he have a Jade Claws incoming? Oh, no, Psychotron, okay. That's fine, actually. That's totally fine. We'll just ping Firelands, go face for 6. We might even freeze that 1/1 out, honestly. As weird as that looks, it might ensure that this 6/2 lives. And it just gets me some extra stats on the board, because like right now we would represent 14 damage on board for lethal next turn, if this all lives. So, since he used that Snipe Jade Lightning on the smaller, less aggressive dude, this might just give us an opportunity to win the game right here. Yeah, it did. Cool. Just gotta push for it sometimes. What do you think this card I've made says Night Scale Creeper? I can't really check cards very easily in the middle of a stream, but if you send that to me on Twitter, Night Scale, I'm happy to give you some thoughts. Just tweet it at me, or in a message or whatever on Twitch. Anything like that's fine. Oh my gosh, I cannot keep up with chat today. Are you gonna do a card reveal, says Chimera? No, Blizzard doesn't know who I am. I'm an outsider. I'm a lonely underdog here. These cards are coming from his deck, Regis. That's where he's getting the cards? I get it. I said, where are all these cards coming from? And you say they're coming from his deck. Man, you guys. You guys. If taking Abomination was 5 mana, it could be considered a nerf to Firelands Portal. Otherwise, I don't see the point for making it. Well, it can be one of those, like, nerf to evolve type cards, too, right? Like, just by existing in the set, it does change other cards' values a little bit. But I think that's a silly way to design, so I don't really get it. I don't really get it. Rogue has no serious board clear, so I guess it's reasonable, says Medicus 5. I'm guessing you mean maybe the new Rogue Plague Scientist here. Yeah, we'll hold that guy. I don't think he's worth a lot for tempo here. We have no info about any stream happening by Blizzard, right? Says Creamy Field Lucief. That's my understanding. Yeah, I haven't seen a word. All has been silent that I've seen. They were a little bit helpful last night. Announced a few things here and there, but about like what was supposed to be revealed and what was incoming. So we have a little bit more of a sense of a schedule, but it's still a pretty small one. Fledgling we know for sure dies, so I think we'll just play the Fledgling Ghoul dies too. Like we could just Wolf Rider trade, set up the Fledgling next turn. Could just ping Firefly as well. It's probably not bad. That actually plays pretty well into Flesh Eating Ghoul. He would have to ping as well on 3 if he wanted to get the value, which would make him flow to mana. Feel kind of bad. But I also sort of want to leave this alive just because he definitely can't play anything if this is up. So we could actually just like freeze it and play double Fireflies, but that's really bad against Volcanic Potion. I think I'm just going to Flesh Eating Ghoul and go face, to tell you the truth. If he wants to ping and trade, more power to him. He floats a mana. He cannot play any minions. Even a Wisp would be unplayable if he can't kill this guy. So he might trade this way too, but then that buffs our Flesh Eating Ghoul, so a lot of advantages, I think, to this line. So now we can like play the Fledgling and trade and stick a 3/3 here that's much more likely to live. We'll even Firefly for good measure. So now it's like, does he Fireball the Fledgling? Maybe. That's a pretty good line for us. Pretty good line for us. Not super thrilled about how Blizzard is doing the card reveals this time, says Mike Lowenberg.
Title T. Ping, ping, ping.
Gosh dang it, jerks. Don't remind me, dude. Flame Geyser to Arcane Explosion. Pretty good answer, actually. I mean, not hyper efficient as far as like a 4-mana card use, but he did also clean up the Arcanologist, so pretty good turn ultimately. But thanks for the cheer, jerks. Appreciate it, man. I should call it some follows, by the way. M. Moscato, Turbo Electrish, Joe Hunt, Vescia, Crythex, 2 Lemon for you. Thanks for the follows, guys. Also, Talon Gaming 79 actually subbed off stream, so thank you for the subscription there, Talon. Appreciate it, man. Garbage again. Ugh. Just garbage. We're just gonna kind of go ham here. I don't love this, but with the Pyroblast in the deck, with the Fireball in the deck, I'm just gonna go ham a little bit. Like, we can get punished, but we have a lot of recovery right now, so. Blizzard is pretty bad, but this still lives, so that would be nice. Ping is a good sign. It's a bad start. Forbidden Flame. Okay, I'm okay with that, I think. This Firelands Portal on face is probably my best line, actually. What?
Aha!
That line was good. Okay, so now we have 2 top deck lethals. Well, I guess Pyroblast is not yet, but it should be soon. Wow, what a 10 damage. Man, Firelands Portal is a busted card. Absolutely busted. We don't really have, like, Babbling Book could give me lethal too. We have a couple cycle cards, so we should be able to get that stuff pretty soon. And we still have a lot of stall too, so it's in 30 health, not to mention, and the board, so we should be okay. He may not be able to kill this. It looks like he's trying to find a kill for this, which would be lethal, so. Purple Phoenix trade is not enough. Oh, coin, ping, wow, okay. That's pretty good. We can just ping him down here for too long.
Aha!
Look at all these new follows, guys. Stabstone, Ponzowet, and Koala Fishy. Koala Fishy, you followed 1,000 times. What on earth? This weird Chinese character fellow, TPGNS. You are really weird. But thanks for hanging out nonetheless. Just gonna play bodies here, mostly as a distraction, just to ping every turn. I think it's fine. The weird Chinese character fellow. No, he's using what presumably are Chinese characters. Might be Korean. I can't really tell. Could be Japanese, honestly. I don't really know, but it's Korean Regis. There you go. There you go. Somebody wants me to seer ping? No way. Why? What good does seer do? Puts them all on 2. I mean, puts them all on 1. We're pinging face for lethal over 3 turns. There's no reason to waste a ping on a minion. Like, we're gonna win the game here. Win the game pretty shortly, in fact. I think it'd be absolutely insane to ping a minion at this point. We have almost guaranteed lethal very, very soon. I mean, sure, he could have heal cards, but that's what our minions are for. We're forcing him to dictate trades. Pinging a minion at this point would be an absolutely losing line. We don't have nearly as many cards as him. We cannot play for value. We have to just play for our outs. We're gonna lose that value game 1,000 times. We have to race. We have 2 lethal top decks at any given point, or probably 3 with Babbling Book, honestly. Arcane Intellect's a good opportunity. It's fine. Another Soul. So here we go. We'll see what happens.
Aha!
Yeah, some people trade too much. Like, we've had 5 or 6 draws at this point to win the game. We're still on a ping for lethal, it looks like. Doesn't have it. Maybe he has an ice block and we lose, but he's pinging himself. That's how you win. Don't trade too much, guys. Oh, did I draw a freeze silence? Oh, I didn't even look. We had lethal. We had it guaranteed. I didn't even see it. Wasn't even paying attention. Wasn't even paying attention. I see it, guys. Not everyone in chat needs to say it at once. Didn't even pay attention. Just pinging on the ping line, guys. We're on the ping train. On the ping train. You guys are just all like so excited. Somebody missed lethal. Oh my god. He's reading 1,000 comments at once and he still can't pay perfect attention to the game. Oh, this guy. I love it. The Trinex. He's showing up early. He got in there. He got in there quick. Like that capo. Regis, did you see my combo with Plague Scientist?
Murgle,
I didn't.
Murgle. Freeze silence. Love the stream, Regis.
Right on time. Right on time, jerks. I think we can go ahead and double 2-drop into the 3 here. We'll do the Arcanologist first. Make him ping on an awkward turn, maybe. Maybe he wants to ping this on 3, right? Regis missed lethal at BlizzCon. Yeah, 11 plus 4, whatever. I know the Wreckful memes. I like it. I thought of a fringe combo with Plague Scientist. Play Wild Pyro? Play Plague Scientist? Yeah, we talked about that one a little bit in my review. I talked about that one some. Regis has to mod me. I'm probably going to add some mods in the near future, guys. We love correcting you, Regis. It's almost like climaxing. That's why you guys are here, right? It's all about waiting patiently for years and years to find the one miss lethal, and when it finally pops up, you go crazy. Go crazy. But yeah, thanks for the cheer, jerks. Appreciate it, of course. Let's see. Regis, I think you're overlooking something with Ticking Abomination. Turn 4, Ticking A-Bomb. Turn 5, Coin Defias Cleaner. GG. How could you miss this? Yeah, that's a sick play. That's really sick. You're getting stats on the board. And you have to draw... Oh, I'm bad. I'm actually bad now. Whoops. I'm actually bad. That should be a 4-3. See, that is an actual legit mistake. But once again, reading chat, not even paying attention. Not even paying attention. Oh, it's going to make a difference, too. Now we don't have a clean kill on this. Well, I guess it's going to cost me a 2-1, ultimately. That makes me sad. We're not playing anything, so this is fine. We could have done another order, too, and pinged face, I guess. I'm on a chain of bad plays now. We could have pinged face. Stop reading chat, Regis! It's all falling apart, guys. It's all falling apart. You guys are distracting me too much. You're all distracting me too much. Everything is collapsing. We'll test for Entity first. Even though it's probably just going to be a wasted mind control attack. Oh, that's fine. Play around Meteor a little bit. Right. Put the big ones on the outside, right? That's how you play around Meteor. Regis, have you been drinking? Your plays are getting worse. No, I'm just reading chat. And it's really early, and I've been up since 4. Don't tilt, Regis. No, I'm not tilting. It's not possible to tilt. Are we better off just playing the Booty Bay here? Like, we don't have a lot of ways to utilize this mana. Like, the discount's nice, but... You know, we don't really need a ping target necessarily. I guess we could just save some health here and second rate as opposed to Booty Bay, but I kind of like the idea of Booty Baying just because it's 5 and a 6. That sets up a ping a little cleaner. So trade, booty bay. That's probably fine. Save the second rate, even if it's at a full cost later. The cost isn't really relevant right now. Oh, vaporize. That's sad. What's your deck tracker called? This is just the built-in Hearth Arena deck tracker. It's no big deal. The more you read chat, the worse the games get. That's always going to be the case, but always going to be the case.
Aha!
That's actually a pretty annoying play because it makes my Firelands portal considerably worse. You might just have to Bruiser this turn. Flame Strike is arguably good, but we don't know if that's Counterspell yet, right? Like, we haven't tested Counterspell at all. As far as I can remember. So, probably just going to play this in ping. I don't think we've tested Counterspell, right? Drunk stream. Oh, Lord. I don't even drink, so. The fact that Regis pays more attention to us than his game shows how much he cares about us. That's how I like to think about it. I'd actually play Icebreaker if it broke Ice Block. That would actually be great, right? Oh my god! This is some absolute junk. Oh, Counterspell just... We can't win if it's Counterspell. Maybe we just tempo Spellbreaker, tempo Wolf Rider, trade. It's really bad. If we could just Flame Strike, we'd be in Hog Heaven, right? Just trade, Flame Strike. We'd still be in a bad spot because he's running Medivh. Oh boy. What else could it be? Ice Block, Spellbender. We haven't tested this. I think we just have to go for it. I don't think we can win playing this. Maybe we can. Let's just play it and see what happens. Let's just see what happens. We might be able to recover. Wolf Rider trades into 6-2. Well, so do the 1-1s, though. No reason to waste the slightly higher resource here. Second secret. Great. Whoa! That means that's vaporized, right? Like, 100... Why do you do that? Why do you ever make that line? What does that signal? It doesn't matter. We don't have a choice now. We have to Firelands Portal Ping. It's gonna get counterspelled and we're gonna lose the game, but we have no choice. Like, it just doesn't matter. It's a bottom right. It just doesn't matter. New card says Wrench. Bolvir 4 Dragon? Is that real? That looks like a Hearthcards.net card to me because I can tell from the yellow, the weird yellow on the hero power. That looks very fake. Plus, people are saying they're all going to be 5 armor too, so that seems to be a fake, but that's all right. All right, so we can actually do this now. I don't think I could play this for tempo. It might be too important to freeze out a minion. If he never draws burn, I mean, God, we have a shot, don't we? No, we can Firelands Portal this and freeze this. It's fine. That sucks. Oh, perfect. Cool. Easy game. It's actually a problem. So I actually have to... If I got, like, Frostbolts off this, or a Freeze, then I don't have to Pyroblast. I can Pyroblast and be theoretically alive, right? Like, he'll hit me for 4, and I have 3 health left. Theoretically alive. But how do we recover? We can maybe recover with Flame Strike. I don't think it's worth taking the Babbling Book crazy line yet. I think we can still just do this. Maybe stabilize with the Flame Strike here. He goes 4 to the face. He might ping knowing this guy, though. He traded that Medivh into a 1-2, so... Or we're just dead. Well, there's also that. Great. Great. So we should have took the Babbling Book line in hindsight, but I still think we had a better outcome here. Still had a better outcome here. God, we gotta win more than this. That was not a well-played game, but... Regis, do you watch Game of Thrones? No. I mean, I have. I've watched the first few seasons, but... Yeah, that secret wasn't vaporized. You're right. Why did he take that Medivh trade? That was so weird. He still played better than me, so it doesn't matter, but... Title T, where you at? Typical 4-1 arena game, right? There's so many good cards being tossed around there. So many good cards being tossed around there.
Jaina versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
Regis, how to play good at arena, at least 6 wins? I don't know. Today I'm not in the place to give advice, so. Make sure you pay full attention to the game at all times. And then draft well. Don't trade too much when you don't have to trade. For instance, that Medivh. And the last game where I just kept pinging face instead of clearing minions. You have to recognize when you have less cards than your opponent and you're not going to win value games. So you have to play for outs and play for wins instead of playing for values. That's one out. Or one thing that's important to note that a lot of people miss. A lot of people miss. The loot order just got a lot worse. Coin 2. I'm still going to coin this out. What about Plague Doctor Coin Twisting Nether? Great line. Great line. Where can I check out the new Blizzard card reveals? Well, the 2 newest ones are here. Right there. But beyond that, there's some good stuff on Reddit. I think there's a table usually that...
Reporting for duty.
I'm actually okay with taking the ping here. We have a good 3-drop. We want to burn this weapon out probably before the loot hoarder. Or at least make it awkward for him, right? Have like 2 1-health guys out there so you can't get value off both, that kind of thing.
Reporting for duty.
In fact, I think this will be that turn. Yeah, alternatively, I mean, this and this on 4 are pretty good. We could just could ping Babbling Book. Sets the Babbling Book out to die, but if we play all these, it kind of plays into Consecration, but I don't really care. I'm going to play all of them. I'm just going to play everything. Let's Babbling Book first, though. That might change our line. No, but that's a good draw. I think. We might need cards. Regis Kilbin, Tiny Finn Craven says, I've been trying a standard Mill Rogue. I don't have Rogue Staple, so it's not at its finest. Are you planning to make a standard Mill Rogue Dexperiment? I think for now I'm going to hold off on Dexperiments just until the new set comes out, right? And then I'll be doing a bajillion, of course, but...
I wonder.
Okay. I think Trade Cobra's okay. I think it's fine. He might have traded to make... You think he has Vaporized? I don't know why, but he would, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, maybe, so I wouldn't play around a Mirror Entity. Like, if he convinced me it's Vaporized, I play poorly in a Mirror Entity later. That might be it. What do you think about the new cards? I put up a video, Hungarian. You can watch my video for like my full thoughts. I mean, my star ratings are up there right now, so you can kind of get a feel off that too. So not great is the summary. I don't think they were great. Would this be an OP mage weapon idea? A 3-mana 1/3 that casts Frostbolt on the attacked character. Yeah, that'd probably be OP. Yeah, that's basically a 4 damage weapon with 3 charges that freezes for 3 mana. That would be pretty OP. Heroic Nax, tomorrow. I'm going to be doing adventures on Wednesdays, I've decided. As long as people remind me, because I might forget. Shoot me $12, says Felix. I don't know what that means, but... when are the expansions coming out? We don't know yet for sure, but presumably August 10th or August 17th is my best guess. What would happen if a priest thought stole one of the new hero cards? Totally possible. They could play it. They'd turn into Deathstalker Rexar. It's just that same interaction as like Jaraxxus or anything else. That's been confirmed. It doesn't change. It's a card. It's not a per hero basis. So it would do exactly what you might expect it to do. Oh, wow. Primal Fin Champion value. That's rare. Where is that Spellbreaker we got? We might want to save that for Stegadon anyway. This is really not that big of a deal. I think I'm probably happy to just trade here. Develop the Healbot and a Thespian. Could also just Firelance Portal to keep this 5/1 up. That actually feels better, I think. He hasn't had a way to answer this. It's a pretty valuable asset at this point. Let's just do this. Ooh! Oh my god, please live! We can actually take advantage of that a little bit. With Fireball kickoff here, we might get a handful of spells. It's pretty good. Shoot me $12 means give them some of that delicious Lando money. Yeah, Lando has certainly been generous, that's for sure. Hey Regis, how can I play the Adventure of Nax? You can't if you don't have it yet, I think. How much should I donate to get modded? That's not how it works, but... If you're interested in being a mod, send me a whisper, anybody, but there's already a lot of people online, so it's probably not likely, just so you know. I guess we just kick off with the Fireball. The math is weird, though. We're probably going to have to commit to a ping, which sucks. Let's see what we get, though, right? Because... Inner Fire... Okay. Seems the best here. Holy Nova. Doesn't do much. Yeah, the ping worked out okay. I'm actually still gonna do this trade. Yeah, let's just go Fate. No, it's Paladin. We gotta clear it. It's Paladin. Not gonna play an MC Tech here. No reason to. We're super ahead. Great hand. He's at low health. No need to take risks here. Love your stream as always, but gotta go. See you, Vet Renix. Thanks for stopping by, dude. How much do I need to compliment your beard to get modded? That won't help at all. Everybody compliments the beard, so that's just gonna put you right in line with everybody else. In my head, what would only be a weapon useful for Divine Shield? What if it would be a 1/2 weapon? I'm not sure what we're talking about there. I'm sorry.
Aha!
Hey, Indu28, thanks for the follow. I guess I missed Felix and Best Cloned and Growjack and Vlad Forever and Wrench48 as well. Thanks, guys. Yeah, that was a good one. Alright, so we actually got up to a sort of respectable win total here. We've actually won about 4 games because we got the free one. Still not what this deck is capable of. Certainly. Could be played by someone with surer hands, that's for sure. But all the same. I want you to thank me too, says RazBT. Well, thanks, man. Guys, if you're on YouTube and you're wanting to get a notification, if you do have a Twitch account, following me on Twitch is what triggers the follow notifications. So, and I mean, I recommend doing that anyway. I think most people prefer Twitch, although I guess if you're on YouTube, maybe you already know that you don't prefer Twitch. But that's up to you guys, I guess. Fireball's almost maybe worth a keep, but I think we can get better. Regis, is it worth getting the Karazhan Adventure now? It just depends on the amount of resources you have. If you have a ton of extra money and gold, absolutely it's worth it. If you're trying to save up for cards in Unguro, it may not be. I don't know. Or not Unguro. God, Frozen Throne, I mean. It may not be. Regis, what's your average wins in Arena? It's hovering right around 6 right now for Unguro meta. Last time it was about 6.05, something like that. So right around 6. I'm okay with this. Instead of pinging, I kind of want to be able to develop this fledgling. We maybe could have just played it, honestly. Like, Eaglehorn Bow would have been the one good answer. Kind of trying to suss that out a little bit. Is this just Freezing Trap, we think? I guess if it's, Explosive Trap makes this bad, but let's just see if it's... If it's snakes, I don't want to play into snakes at all. Like, I don't want to give him a bunch of snakes right now. So I'm going to go face. We're just going to get a feel for this. Like, it's not the best play, but we can also just ping and then coin a Thespian and probably be okay. So we think it's probably cats at this point, or... we know it's not freezing, we know it's not explosives. It's either cats or snakes. Right. But we don't know which. Oh, it's hidden cash. Oh, it's cat. Oh, I coined! I forgot about the coin! Oh, God. It doesn't matter. I mean, we're going to activate it anyway. This is as good of a turn as any. I just didn't realize I was doing that. Forgot about the coin. I had my turn lined out. Oh, I'm way behind chat again. New card revealed, Blood Queen Lanathel. That looks fake because somebody forgot to... well, it doesn't... I mean, the stats don't look too fake. That's on a real website. Maybe that's a real card. Is that a real card? That looks real. Blood Queen Lanathel. I mean, it's a real character, so that's a good sign. I guess we just double trade, play the ghoul. The ghoul dies to the cat in the hat's the only problem. Could just freeze and play the fledgling and stall. Kind of like that. We don't have a good 5, but let's just freeze and play the fledgling. I like this line, okay. Let's get this new card loaded up here. Is that... Where did we find this card, guys? Is it real? Faded, thanks.
Bring me steel.
Might be fake. It looks real, sort of. Hey, Regis' Beard, how's it going? I will show the Blood Queen, but I want to make sure it's real first, guys. It's my only hesitation. Well, that's not that great of a Scavenging Hyena, is it? Plus 3 health, gives it 6, he has 5 on board. He's also got this to worry about. Seems like far and away the best choice there. Pinging this actually does line it up for this 2-1. I'm gonna go ahead and ping here, just for this lineup. It looks very real. Yeah, I agree. It looks 100% real. Everybody's confirming it's real. All right, guys, I'll believe you. PC Games and 39K subscribers. That's convincing. That's quite a few subs on YouTube. Let's get it up, boys. Let's put it up. Let's talk about it. I haven't really looked at it yet. So, let's see. I don't actually have it on my streaming PC yet. Give me a sec. Can somebody link it in chat one more time? Oh, that's going to be a stream playing sound. Alright, link it in chat now. I'm sorry. I need to get the link again on this PC. Oh, cool ping. It worked out good. It's got to trade here, right? Like, you have to take this trade, right? It's an 8-3. There it is, Boevka. Thank you, man. Thank you. Alright, there it is. Cool.
Title T. Ping, ping, ping. Incoming.
No, I'm not writing any text. It's just gonna be the card. It should be fine. It should be fine. Thanks for the cheer, though, jerks, of course. Here it is. Whoever did this did it weird. It's like a PNG that's transparent. So the stuff that's supposed to be white, they just use their white background. It's very poorly done. That would have triggered me a little bit. I think this is okay. We can't really ping that or anything, of course, because we don't want the fledgling here to get sniped. So this should be enough to absorb the hits here. Maybe Blizzard, maybe Firelance Portal next turn. Maybe Corrupted Seer. Doubt it though. I don't want to hurt my fledgling. So guys, that's the new Blood Queen Lana Thel. 5 mana card, although that's hard to see. This is a really annoying version. I'm sure Hearthbone will get me a better one soon. But a 1/6. Okay, so good health total, really weak attack. Lifesteal has +1 attack for each card you've discarded this game. So if you've discarded 5 cards, or let's just say like 3 or 4, that's a pretty normal amount. She's going to be a 5/6 minion for 5 with Lifesteal. I don't think it's very good, guys. I don't think it's very good. I don't think that's very good. I think she's way too slow. Just seems really, really slow to me. We can just Firelance Portal trade here. This is a 2 health minion. He trades this way, probably. We also have the Firelance Portal minion out, which is good. It's not the best target, but it's okay. I hate this card already because you'll discard it more than 50% of the time. Yeah, it's going to get discarded. Even if it rolls into a 5/6, it's like... Lifesteal's not going to be that important. It's so slow. Like, it's not contributing to the board, right? Ooh, that face when you accidentally play around Explosive Shot. I love it. Oh, he took a risk there that this would live. That was sort of risky. Our board sucks, though. I'm sad.
Aha!
Wow, what a turn. Yeah, that's a good turn for him. Turtle and Primalist is pretty sick. I got a lot of new follows I didn't shout out. Let me catch up a little bit here, guys. Terraria, Jozo Mage, Raven, Silva, Steph100, G-Sank, Hank Rowe, Hunter M, Billsby. Thanks for the follows, guys. Appreciate it, everybody. Thank you, thank you. It'll probably get discarded more often than it actually gets buffed. Yeah, I completely agree. I don't understand this card at all. It seems very, very slow. The upside is very limited. Like, it doesn't have taunt or anything, right? So it's just going to sit out there and get ignored most of the time. Maybe sometimes it's like an 8/6, but who cares? I just... It doesn't force anything to happen immediately. I really don't like it at all. I mean, healing, I guess, is pretty solid, and... What does this have? Oh, 2/1/1, so that's easy. Sure. This is kind of a ridiculous turn. That was kind of bonkers. That's game. That's game. You got a Blizzard. Yeah, Mike, that's right. You got a Blizzard that. Here's a few underpriced minions, but discard half your deck to play them so you end up with no cards when you need them. Yep, all good thoughts, guys. I think I agree. We're a couple off lethal here. We can't go for it, though, because the 6/4 is obviously going to heal him up, so we have to be careful. I was going to Blizzard and just go face, but instead I think we'll just Booty Bay Bodyguard and go face. This is a little bit risky, sure, but we have so much damage in hand that if anything lives, or if this lives in particular, is the real math, but... We can stall out if we get ourselves in trouble and it looks like he's going to end it somehow. We can stall with Blizzard, I think, and catch up with a chunky AoE turnover turn. So, is this a new card? Yeah, it's a new card. The artwork is really, or the execution of it's really annoying. But is he going to go face? No, he can't go face. He'd be dead. He's got to go there. So we can just trade Blizzard again. It's fine. Blizzard Ping again. Maybe Seer's actually better this time. We'll only have the Booty Bay, so it'll still be alive after we trade Seer. So this might be one of our better opportunities to use the Seer, particularly because we don't really need the Blizzard has an extra utility, which is freezing, which we might theoretically need later, even like one big target if we can freeze it, right? But we have lethal on board, so if this stuff lives, we're good to go. He only has 2 cards, so it's gonna be tough for him to get out of this. That's not gonna do it, obviously. That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. Cool, well played. Nice! Pretty good. That card seems so bad. Yeah, I completely agree. It seems really, really bad. It seems like disastrously bad. I don't understand the thinking at all. I mean, I'm not officially reviewing it, but it sure looks like that's going to be a 1-star card to me again. I just don't get it. Maybe somebody in chat has seen something I haven't seen yet, but I don't know. Jozo Mage says, I'll be honest, I've been watching Crypt for a long time, but then I stumbled across you, and it really feels like a breath of fresh air. Thanks for the good times. Thanks, Jozo. I appreciate it, man. Thanks. Dingus, why are you linking my Tempo Storm articles, man? I don't mind. Don't get me wrong. I like it, but I'm just curious. There's a lot on there, especially Heroes of the Storm stuff. Anybody who needs Heroes of the Storm reading, you've got a lot there. I'm going to look for a better version of this card real fast, guys. I hate the way they made this translucent, and I don't feel like fixing it, but I'm sure it's on Hearthbone already. It's not on Hearthbone yet. Man, Hearthbone. Fails. Absolute fails. I guess I am going to fix it, because I hate looking at this translucent version. Just give me 2 seconds in Photoshop here. We'll get a new game rolling in a second, but I want to fix this. Just weird the way they did it. As if no one was gonna... Oh, it's weird. When I pull it into Photoshop, it's like... not translucent. I don't know, there's something weird going on. Anyway, we're gonna fix it, boys. Give me 1 second, guys. I promise I'm coming back. We're fixing things. We're making things better. Let's see if I can't find it. Here we... Hold up. That's not what I wanted either. Shouldn't have white around it. Why does it have white around it? Oh, I saved it as a JPEG. That's why. Save that bad boy as a PNG. We'll be good to go. One second. New card incoming in 3, 2, 1. There she is. So much prettier. Blood Queen Lanethel. We'll tuck her right over here. Can you guys see that? Can you read the text like that? It's hard for me to tell, but I think you definitely can, because I can read it in mine smaller. Okay. Blood Queen Lanethel. Yeah, worst Bolvar. Completely agreed. Title T incoming. Guys, I'm behind on chat a ton, but watching his mouse move and not seeing anything happen is so cool. I bet it's awesome.
At least the Blood Queen can continue to grow after it's on board. And it's technically healing for Warlock.
That's true. It will continue to grow, it looks like. That looks like the wording there means it's a persistent effect. As far as the healing for Warlock part, yeah, it is. It's healing for Warlock. Maybe you could run it in a slower discard lock deck with a quest and like Deathwing and stuff. I don't know. I still don't believe the healing is going to be that relevant, though. I think it's just going to be too slow on average to matter. But I like your positive attitude there, Jerks. I like your outlook. Seems like you're thinking about it positively, which is really nice. What's the card? No, it's not on Hearthbone yet, but people assure me it's real. It's linked from some somewhat prominent PC Games In, which I don't know who they are, but seem like a fairly respectable organization here. Oh, there it is on Hearthbone. They finally caught up. They finally made it. I guess we'll keep this curve. It's okay. Regis, maybe if she have ability, she couldn't be discarded. Yeah, that would certainly help. What is Blood Queen Lanathel? It's a new card. Knights of the Frozen Throne. Who revealed it? PC Games In? I don't know. Some PC Games publication. Hearthbone also has it up now. It's pretty much confirmed real. The card is so weird. I agree. I don't really like it. Feels bad to me. If I put it like right here, it'll look like they're playing it every time. Looks like it's going to be a 1-star card in my opinion, but I don't know for sure. I'll have to think about it some more. Read comments from Hearthbone. Are they bad? I bet they're bad. Wording implies it doesn't need to be in hand when you discard. Yeah, I think it's a permanent effect. It's measuring your discards basically from the start of the game. I'm okay with suiciding this Wolf Rider. We could alternatively keep we could just suicide this, I guess, put this to 1, have 3 1-health targets against a mage. She'd ping the Wolf Rider anyway. Yeah, I think I like that better, actually. Or 2 1-health targets, excuse me. That one's gonna die, but... would I rather have that, or a 2-3 and a 1-1? This is 3-4 in total stats. We go this way, it's 5-2 in total stats. We don't have a play next turn. I don't know, I kind of like putting them on the double ping, honestly. I think I'm going to take this line. It's a little bit extra damage to face, too. Really makes him want to ping. Commits his turn to ping. We sneak in a few extra points of damage. He can't double ping. Like, Arcane Missiles would have ruined our dreams and hopes, but anything else, we were fine. I think we're cool to play this for tempo. Just apply pressure. We're out of cards already, but at least might help with that. Who knows? Maybe Crip will get to reveal a hero card, eh? Yeah, maybe so. They'll give Crip something good, I'm sure. He's one of the big ones. I can't waste it. Well, that looks like something I can ignore.
This jungle hides many
We gotta be careful with this game. I mean, I'm not just like blatantly going face. We can definitely play value a little bit with this stuff and the incoming giant cards, but if we can apply pressure right now, I'm gonna do it.
This only works on the simple-minded.
I think I'm just gonna play this and... I mean, Meteor is solid, granted, but with that Fireball in hand, I'm just kind of getting, like, I'm getting the courage right now, right? Like, let's just go. He might be dead next turn. This is 7 and 5 is 12. This is 13, right? Like, unless he has, like, exactly Meteor. Even if he Meteors, though, he has to double trade into Elise. Or no, he could, well, double trade this way. He'd have a 4-1 left. Meteor here. Oh, he's just dead. Yeah. Okay. We made the right line, guys. Go face sometimes, boys. People don't go face enough in Arena, I think. Jeez. We went for it. I'm glad we played the Wolf Rider the way we did. Or we would have been shy 1 point of damage, I think. I guess maybe not. It maybe wouldn't have mattered because we would have had 2 minions on board. Might have actually worked out better the other way. Who knows? But regardless, Smork worked for us. Whew, we're getting to respectable win totals of this deck. Thank God. Thank God. Bruno, thanks for the kind words, man. A lot of articles there, yeah. Some good ones for sure. I love how Crip revealed Abyssal Enforcer, a broken arena card. Yeah, that's actually pretty funny. Give him the stuff that he's going to hate the most. I'm surprised they didn't give him Meteor. Or did they? I don't even know. I don't remember, but... When did all these cards come out? It's been a long night for card reveals, that's for sure.
You asked for it.
That guys, Ask Guy, thanks for stopping by, dude. See ya. Have a good night. Regis, did you hear that Blizzard has more cards revealed yesterday but ran into small indie game problems?
Regis, did you hear that Blizzard had more cards to reveal yesterday but ran into small indie game problems with the reveals through their partners? Typical Title T.
I did, and I forgot she was about to read the same thing I read. Sorry there, guys. But yeah, I did hear that. I doubt it was Blizzard's fault that time. Probably some streamers fell through or something. Like, I think it was Chinese streamers in particular I heard that, like, didn't meet their expectations and stuff. You better believe, by the way, if I got a Blizzard card reveal, official reveal, I'd be on point. It would be out exactly on time when it was supposed to be out. Like, I would not be messing around. You better believe it, man. I would be hitting that button at exactly the right moment. I'd have it scheduled a week in advance. I'd have a hoopla. I would be all over it. Arcane shot. God. It's really annoying. I wanted to stick this guy for free on 3. Targ Reaper's pretty good. It's fine. Did you read your comments in the Mad Bomber videos? I did, yeah. A lot of Title T, a lot of funny stuff. Yesterday was a good meme stream for sure. Needless to say. You think the cards Blizzard keeps revealing can't get worse. And then they reveal the new legendary. Yeah, you might be right. By the way, we just keep getting hard wrecked by this guy. I'm getting a little sick of it. Getting a little sick of it. I want something to stick here, man. I mean, he did deadly shot a Targ Reaper, though, so I don't know if I feel that bad about that. He's got a lot of damage off this Youthful, but at the end of the day, that's not a very efficient play. I guess we have to try to make this work. It's not perfect by any means, but just in case of stuff like, I don't know, Direwolf Alpha. I guess we ping here, don't we? Sets up a good Blizzard V trades here. It's 2. Fledgling goes face. We stall with the Blizzard. Oh, God, this guy is wrecking us so far. This is bad, but it's the best turn I got, I think. Indu28, really good thoughts on the Warlock Legendary, man. I'm not going to read it all out to chat because there's a lot there, but I completely agree. Really, really good thoughts. Why are they making Warlock great again? I don't know, man. Is Hearthstone shutting down for maintenance soon, or am I crazy? It might be. I don't know. If that's the case, I'm going to be in trouble. I didn't realize. I didn't know that was possible. God dang it, there's a lot of damage. 7, 9, 11. So we're pretty much dead. We can Firelance Portal here. He still has 9. It's going to be tough to stabilize here. It's good stats, at least. Really takes this out of the... Well, he's only healing 3, I guess. It's not that bad. Maybe we can stall out long enough with Blizzard, but I doubt it. I think we're just going to be dead really soon. It's nice that he didn't hero power here, actually. It's really important. It's really, really important that he didn't hero power there. I'm going to take some crazy lines here, guys. I don't know if we can get there or not, but we're going to try. Just stall out, stall out. He can do 5 this turn. That gives me 2 more turns. Can take him... we can do this. If we can stall out, we can hit the Pyro on 10 exactly. Oh, taunt disrupts the plan. Crap. Taunt absolutely wrecks the plan. Because we could have gone 14, stalled, hit him to 8, and finished with Pyroblast. God, taunt totally... Can we still do it with Wolf Rider? No, I think we end up being... we end up being 1 off if we go with the Wolf Rider. We can only do 9 next turn, which is 19. Shoot.
Time runs out on me.
I don't think we can win now. I'm trying to figure out the math here, but I don't think any of the math matters. I think it's game over. Because we couldn't squeeze a ping in and play the Wolf Rider and stall, right? Like it matters. God. Wow, that was a 100 act, guys. We were dead anyway. Our line wouldn't have made a difference. The charging King Crush sealed the deal. So I'm not quite as sad that our line got disrupted. Oh my god, so much chat. I am so far behind chat. I gotta skip again, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm catching up. Gotta catch up. If you said something really, really important, let me know. Regis, for God's sake, use Wolf Rider to put him to 8. It has charge. We took that line. That was my whole plan. I don't know what opportunity we had to use Wolf Rider that I didn't. I'm trying to see the lines here. Hold up. What was the different line with Wolf Rider? I don't think we ever had the mana to use it previously, did we? We had him at 20. We play Wolf Rider. We hit for 9. That takes him to 11. Would we have still had it? Am I crazy? None of it mattered. We died. I don't know. It doesn't even matter. 20 minus 3 minus 3 minus 6 equals 8. I don't remember. I don't even know. I feel like I didn't have it, though. Because of the taunt. You had it, man. Well, we didn't have it anyway because of the King Crush. I know that for a fact. But did we think we had it?
Aha!
3 plus 3 plus 8 plus 10. We also have to factor in the heal on the 6-2 guy if he weapons it, right? He actually heals for 2. Does that change the math? I don't know. I don't even know. Wolf Rider's charge would have been on 17 that turn. I thought he was at 19 before I attacked with the 6-6. And he has the weapon to clear, so it's plus 2. Which puts him at 19, and then maybe we have 19 the following turn. I don't know. I'd have to review the play to know. Regardless, we lost because of King Crush. None of it mattered. Which makes me sad. Makes me sad. But anyway, 7 wins is 7 wins. It's really 6 wins, but it's 7 wins, so we get some gold. So I'm happy.
Aha!
Common Temple Enforcer. Great. Regis, please, says the pro. What's please? I don't know what that is. Is that a new weapon? New card? I can't read it. It's in foreign characters that I can't read. What's the source? We need more details. Is my phone getting spammed? Yeah, it is. I have a friend who always, when he texts, he can't text at once. He has to write like every sentence in its own text. It drives me crazy. It's like, commit to the text and write all the words at once. Write all the words at once, right? Like, don't send me 7 different texts. I hate it. For one block of things. Regis, what's the best card revealed? Honestly, so far, I think the Priest card. Spirit Lash? Is that what it's called? I think that's it. Regis Beard says, new weapon, 4 mana and 2/2 Death Rattle, Battle Cry. Deal 1 damage to all minions. I like your spam, Tingus. It's good. That's good copy pasta, dude. That's good copy pasta. Let's see if we can. Is this new weapon on Hearthstone? By the way, that pack totally sucked. But what are you gonna do? Is the new weapon on Hearthstone yet, guys? Or somewhere else that I can grab a screenshot of it in English? And where is this new weapon from? I mean, obviously some sort of foreign streamer or person. Yeah, link the cards, guys. Link the cards. I can't find them. Hey, Cole Foster, how's it going?
Aha!
Why is math hard? Wolf Rider charge. Yeah, so he's at 20. We Wolf Rider him to 17, I guess. We have 9 on the board and 10 in hand. That's 19. He heals to 2 by attacking the dude. But we don't have the attack of the dude, so we lose, right? That's not lethal, is it? Hold up. We had a 6/6. We attack with the charging Wolf Rider. We put him to 17, okay? He is at 17. If he decides to clear, he goes to 19. All we have is a Wolf Rider and a Pyro. It's not even close to lethal. Assuming he clears. If he doesn't clear, we would have had it. Assuming he clears, we don't have it. I think that's what I'm hearing. None of it mattered because he has the King Crush. But we don't know that, so that's not relevant to whether it's a misplay or not. Although he only ever needed 1 damage in the first place because he had 5 hero power and weapon. Dead 99% of the time. So I like taking the stall line, but we probably had an out for lethal if he hadn't cleared. It sounds like to me, is what we're hearing. I think I agree with that. It's called Blood Knife. It's on Reddit, says Regis's Beard. No English picture yet. Somebody will mock that up really soon. As soon as we get an English mock-up, guys, I'll pull it on stream. But it's a 4-mana 2/2 weapon with a Battle Cry and a Death Rattle that does 1 damage to all minions. So it's Death's Bite, but with way less stats, it sounds like to me. Death's Bite with way less stats. I don't know if that's going to be good or not. Is it Warrior specifically? Is that what it was? It's Warrior? Let's see. Yeah, it's Warrior Weapon, 4-mana 2/2. I don't think that's good, guys. I don't know. I mean, there's probably somebody that can use it, of course, just because whirlwind effects are pretty powerful. But I think Death's Bite was so good because, you know, it's a 4-attack weapon primarily. Watch the video, you didn't miss lethal. Well, that's comforting to hear, I guess, but we certainly did earlier in the run, although we won that game, so it didn't really matter too much, but... You would have had lethal even if he cleared, as he has to use hero power as you freezed his board. Freezed his board. I don't know exactly what that means, Blake. I think we would have had 19 damage, or we would have had exactly 19, and he would have been at exactly 19 if we'd played the Wolf Rider. I think. If he cleared. No, if he cleared, we wouldn't have had lethal for sure. If he didn't clear, we would have had lethal, is what it was. I think that's where we were at. Worst Death's Bite. Wild Blizzard, I didn't think I could get any less hyped. Death's Bite had a Death Rattle only. Yep, that's right, but the 4 attack made it so good. Like, Battle Cry, deal 1 damage, is solid, but it takes 2 turns to, like, get both of those pieces out, right? Or I guess technically 1 turn later. You could get the second whirlwind out. So I don't know how easy it's going to be to get both whirlwinds, like, syncing up together and doing the thing that you want them to do and actually, you know, accomplishing something together. That seems like it's going to be challenging. So let's play some Constructed, guys. I actually should probably take a little pee break here in a minute, but we can get off 1 game rolling here. In the meantime. 1 game rolling in the meantime. Think of the weapon as a weaker swipe that can't bypass taunt. Yeah? I kind of agree with that logic. It's like Death's Bite because it also has Battle Cry, so it technically does 2 extra damage. Well, it does a total of 4 damage, or 6 damage, right? Death's Bite did a total of 9 damage. You get 1, 2, 2, 1. So 6 damage off this new weapon. Death's Bite did 9 damage to a single target, right? Clearly the Whirlwinds changed the math a ton. But let me get a deck tracker up here, guys, so you guys know what on earth I'm playing. There's a lot of things on the screen right now. Don't freak out. Guys, don't freak out. I'm still here. It's okay. I didn't go anywhere. Here I am. Okay. I have so much going on. What am I playing against? Warrior? We should probably keep that, just in case. So much going on right now. Head's spinning. A lot happening. Where's this new card? Man, you guys are copy pastaing like crazy today. I like it. Ravaging Ghoul is rotating. Well, not for a while. Its effect is better than Deathbite, but its attack is so much worse it doesn't compare. That's my sentiment, Growjack, exactly. That's my sentiment exactly. These cards are way better than yesterday's Abomination. Yeah, a little bit better, that's for sure. Blizzard, where are the good cards, right? 3 poopy, 5 me. 3 spoopy, 5 me. Excuse me. If I can hit like Power Word Shield here, I'll be pretty excited, I think. So I'm gonna go for it. This is way worse, right? Way worse. Because your Wild Pyro dies to the weapon now, instead of with Power Word Shield, it would live to the weapon. Still clears these 1/1s, but ultimately, I don't even know if I care about this combo. I might just go for the Shadow Word Horror and clean up on turn 4. Bloodsail, though, comes down as a 3 attack minion, doesn't die to this. I don't like either of these, to tell you the truth. That's a really bad selection there. I would have been okay with Power Word Shield, another Shadow Visions, another Shadow Word Pain. I don't know. I don't like those picks. I really haven't figured this deck out, though. Sometimes I feel like with this deck, I don't really know what I'm doing just yet.
Yesterday's card reveal was an Abomination. Sad face.
Oh, that joke. That's brutal. That is absolutely brutal, jerks. A brutal joke. But I like it. Thanks for the cheer, though, jerks. Appreciate it. Does Hearthbone have this weapon up yet, guys? I would like to add it to the stream so people can see it. They don't have the weapon up yet. Okay, that's fine.
Blood and plunder.
I like this Warlock Legendary and Quest Warlock. Man, that's a lot to process there. I just don't know if Quest Warlock is good enough. Hasn't ever been good enough. I actually got quite a bit of value out of that turn, so okay that this dies if he wants to kill it now. Here's a little bit of heal, but there's not much utility in it. I think we just play Elise for now. We try to catch up with the heals later. Elise on 5 is okay. He has to kill this. Like, there's no way you don't kill this. Ugh. This is a cool combo, but we can't really do it yet. We could actually do this to kill that, but I think we're okay with leaving it for 1 turn. We can probably still do it next turn. Going above 5 would be weird. I think it would go to 4, probably. Ultimately. So hopefully he plays a couple other smaller or medium-sized things that we can use this for. Like, I don't want to see, like, Naga Corsair. Arcanite Reaper's actually not a big deal. God, can we wait to do this? Like, do we have time? I don't think so, because we take 9. Could do just this, but there's a good chance we just die. Like, we go to 16, he has 9. He needs 7 for 6 mana. He's not on Mortal Strikes. Leroy, he couldn't do any. He could Leroy and Southsea and get there. It's pretty unlikely he gets there, but then do I really... Is he going to trade into this or not? Because I kind of do need the heal off of it. I think we probably just have to pint-size and Shadow Word Horror here. As much as it sucks. And the next turn we can Cabal Shadow Priest and pint-size something that comes out. It's not a good play. But if we could discount these somehow, we'd be good to go, but I don't love it. I don't love it, but what can I do? Hopefully he just plays a... I don't even know. Nothing is that good. Naga Corsair actually wouldn't be too bad, because we could Priest Death. Perfect. Less perfect, because now I'm scared I'm dead, but still not bad. Still not terrible. So we can heal for 5. I don't know if we can get there or not. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, new warrior weapon on Reddit. Yeah, we're gonna get it up here soon as we can get a English image. Stop posting cards if they aren't confirmed. Who posts the card that's not confirmed? Tingus, you really can't leave Regis, can you? Oh, look at that. Good article. Yeah, that's a great article. Great article there. God. So we're technically alive, I guess? We can actually just steal it, too.
Cards are hidden.
Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Yesterday they were covered. They were the other way around. I need to turn off that side of it, but I don't know how to do that, so that'll work for now. I guess we just pint-size to heal. Oh no, we can't play Cabal Shadow Priest. We need the mana to heal with hero power. We need the mana, absolutely. We'll just trade for free here. So we're probably dead. He just needs 2 damage. Sucks that he had both Reapers out available. I don't know. We don't even have a spell to get there with. If he can't kill us next turn, I don't know how we stabilize again with no spell. I mean, we could hit Shadow Visions. That'd be amazing. Does he not have it? Are you new to Hearthstone? Do you want to get better at Hearthstone? Then follow me, as Regis Kilbin is the name and Hearthstone is the game. And today we're going to title the T and show you how to be a Hearthstone king. Game on. I feel like you guys have been wanting me to read that. Do you only stream Arena? No, we're in Constructed right now. So no. No, I do not. Carvin Boom sent me something that doesn't work. That link's dead to me. Well, that took a long time to figure that one out. He's a Pirate Warrior, though. He can't figure out lethal like that. That's really tough. Really tough math, guys. Just kidding. There's nothing wrong with playing Pirate Warrior. Nothing wrong. We might win some games eventually in Constructed. Might happen. My opinion, it should be a 3-1. What is that? The weapon? Oh, Blood Knife. 3-1 might actually help, just because you could activate both Death Rattle. You could activate the Battle Cry and the Death Rattle in a single turn. Give you a lot to work with. A lot more control over it, basically. Pirate Warrior BMing, there's a surprise. Right? Hey, Justice is in. Thanks for the follow. I think I also missed Karim Samurai and Shubadoobies and the Pro and a Manager and Darkfire and Tothroli. Thanks for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube right now and you're wondering how to get a notification, if you have a Twitch account, you can go follow me on Twitch and it'll pop up here and we'll get to see your name. I'll go read it. It'll be good times. How do you rate the new legendary? Says Yashi over on YouTube. I rate it probably a 1-star card. Maybe 2 stars. Maybe, but probably 1 star. I really don't think it's going to be very good. It seems very slow. It's in a deck thematically that we haven't seen very successful yet. Guarantee this dies to Fire War Axe if I play it alone. So probably just going to sit on it for a turn and do the Radiant Elemental. Turn 2 jazz stuff. Yeah, more discard mechanic cards. Kazuya says that's basically the issue, right? Just a lot of discard. I really think I'm actually better off against Pirate than I am Taunt in this deck. Because I don't really have a lot of finishers, right? This is more of a super control list, but keeping aggro and stuff in check, not finishing the game with like Divine Spirit Inner Fire type stuff. So we need to hit some big Curious Glimmer Roots here, for instance. The big Elise, Shadow Visions type stuff. Sleep of the Fishes is... Actually, we can use it with Wild Pyro. It might not be that bad. Might not be that bad. Or just, spell activations for Lyra, that kind of stuff. Warlock hasn't gotten a good legendary since
Aha.
GVG. That's kind of true, isn't it? Yeah, that's kind of true. Let's see. We got this new. Shoot, guys. Can you guys actually link me the new card one more time in about 5 seconds? Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. But I'm pulling up my chat on my streaming PC here. Okay, can you guys link me the card now?
Aha!
Bloodblade Razor, is that the name of it? Or at least close to the name of it, as far as we know. What do we want off Shadow Visions right now, guys? Like, don't we really just want Elise packs in this matchup? Like, aren't I kind of going to be wasting it if I use it now? I think maybe we just Northshire and heal up a little bit instead. In fact, maybe we just Circle of Healing. I don't think we need Auchenai Circle in this. And this could draw me a lot of cards. Yeah, maybe we don't. Maybe we don't need to yet. Maybe we don't need to yet. No, we better because he has weapons and stuff. Like this could die. We only get one card off it. I think we need more than one card off of it.
Aha!
I changed my mind again. I changed my mind again. Oh, that's actually great. Ooh, good news. Great news. When are you beating Nax? You said Wednesday, right? Yeah, tomorrow morning I'll do Heroic Naxxramas again. I don't know if we'll beat it, but we'll at least get started. Alright guys, new card incoming here in a second. This screen is getting full. The Bloodblade Razor, apparently, is what we're calling it. We'll make Blood Queen a little smaller now. So many new cards, guys. Got to get a new review out today again. Already posted one. So the Bloodblade Razor now. Triggers me how these aren't all the same size, but what can I do? Working with limited resources here. What's happening in the game? Okay. Actually, now we might circle, right? Because we can heal 3. It's just going to be too good. How many cards does that put me on? 9? Okay, that's fine. We can also follow up with Elise. By the way, I wanted to Elise afterwards because I didn't want to draw the pack, right? We want the pack off Shadow Visions. So it's important that I Elise last, not earlier. So this new Warrior card, I don't know, guys. It's not the worst I've ever seen, I don't think. It definitely has some utility somewhere for somebody just because, you know, it's those whirlwind effects, you know, Warrior likes that kind of stuff. So, God. We're going to play into freaking Brawl so hard, but I can get so many spells right now, I don't even care. I just don't even care. I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it. I probably should have Shadow Word Pain first, actually, now that I think about it. I thought we had mana for that, but we don't. It's fine. We could take some good trades and draw even more. Mind Vision is a sick draw, by the way. Oh, we don't even have to take damage because of these Mind-Sized Potions, so that works out great. Doesn't matter.
Aloof Neladar.
We lost some damage. We could have put it here for 3 extra damage, but it's okay. Shouldn't make a difference much. Just kind of waiting to see what we got a little bit, but we're gonna burn a card, but it should be fine again. Expect the Brawl is coming. Lyra, I guess, is best target. Although honestly, at this point, we have so many extra cards. Like, may not even need her. That's good to get some damage. Mind Games is actually halfway decent too, I bet. What are we going to burn? Nothing is important. Doesn't matter. I'll open with the Mind Games. Power Tentacle is also kind of intriguing, but I'd like the body better, I suspect.
Aloof Neladar.
I'll take it, man. It's pretty good. Just hold here. That's a good line return. Pretty good line return. Let's make an 1800 dust rogue deck. That seems oddly specific to me. Oddly specific. Way behind on chat, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. So sorry. Oh, Tingus missed the brawl call. First time. Sorry, man. Sorry, dude. Oh god, these Shadow Pains are so good. This matchup. So insanely good. Do we have 8? We can do 10, 15 damage this turn? Oh my god, we can do 17 damage this turn, right? I don't know if we have the mana for all that, but if we Shadow Madness for 2, 5, 10... No, we don't have the mana for all that, but we're getting close to lethal, weirdly enough. I really don't think I want to overcommit here, and I don't want to show the Mind Blast either until I have to, right? We're still in a good spot, so let's not rush it. Tingus, your love for Regis burns too hot. Not possible. No. Is he gonna brawl again? Both brawls down? Yeah, wow. Okay. There's a good chance we have lethal if we win here. Oh, for sure if we win with Elise, I think. This is 7 damage, plus 5 is 12. He can't go up to 13, so I think he's just dead here. Wow. I was not expecting this. I really did not think we were going to win that game, let alone that easily. Jeez. We rolled. We even missed some damage and rolled through that guy. Jeez. Unguro Pack feels bad, man. We didn't have room. No need to. No need to. We destroyed that dude. Poor guy. What ham. Bloodblade Razor. I don't know. That feels like a 2-star card to me, maybe. Maybe, yeah, just 2. Clearly it can be played, but a 2 attack weapon for 4 mana is just not that strong. I guess it does 3 attack. It's really a 3-2, even on the first attack, which is certainly better. Because, you know, it does 3 damage to any given minion. It doesn't do 3 damage to face, though. So it's not like an aggressive weapon. I like the design of it, ultimately. Like, I think it's a cool little design.
Later, Regis, have a meeting with my manager soon. Something about missing the first few hours 3 or so days a week.
Jerks, don't get yourself in trouble, man. Don't get yourself fired. But thanks again, Jerks, for all the cheers, man. I appreciate it, as always. And good luck with your meeting there, and good luck with your work day. Have a good one, man. Hey, Regis, I just got 1,600 dust, but I don't know what to do with it. Can you help me? I would just save it right now for Frozen Throne, see what we get. Like, maybe we won't get good cards. Maybe we will. We don't know yet. So far, it doesn't look too promising, but I'm sure there's some good cards coming. So I'd just wait. Calling it now, every single card from today will be in a tier 1 deck. That'd be awesome. I'd love to see that. That would be sick. Yay, I got it right, guys. I did it. I did it. Has anyone heard of our Lord and Savior Ocean Man? What does that mean? I don't know what that means at all. Who knows? Is Jerks what he always calls chat, or just when we're being a pain? No, Jerks is the name of a user. The guy who just cheered. His name is Jerx. Jerks. Got a lot of cards. We really don't need to draw anymore, but we kind of have to draw at least one here, I think. Hope we don't get a second Cold Light. We're going to burn some cards. That'd be okay, though, really, at the end of the day. We just would hate to burn Lyra and Elise is all. No Cold Light, that's good news. This is Freeze. Like, we're going to be able to recover life, but we're not going to be able to go above 30, which is a bit of an issue, I think. So just trade. Could full clear, I guess, but I think we need to save some cheap spells for some heals off Priest of the Feast later. So I don't want to do that.
Is someone injured?
Still not excited about This is gonna put me at 10, actually. Shoot. 4, 8, 9, 10. I mean, I could throw away a card, but I can't throw away Circle and draw me another card. I could throw away Pint Size, but I actually am just gonna heal face. Just play that for tempo. We don't need cards. We have plenty of cards, plus the Arcane Intellect, so just play the 1/3 as a body is fine. Regis, why don't you show off your pre-order card back? Oh, everybody's got it. Like, what's the... Oh my god! No! Not Lyra! Shadow Vision's probably okay. More cheap spells to recover after Alexstrasza is fine. So Circles and these Priests of the Feast are really good. Like, I can heal for a ton right now. Both Shadow Visions. Jeez. That's brutal. I'm just gonna play this. Tempo, heal, self. That's right. Regis, do you actually have an upper lip, or is it just your beard? I don't know. I actually very religiously trim what little of my upper lip there is so that it's fully visible and not covered by beard. Quick question, when you started streaming, where did you get all your info from? I'm trying to get started, but there's so much to keep in mind. What do you mean by info? I don't know what that means exactly, so that's a hard one to answer.
Let me change your mind.
Yay! Value. We're still at 28, that's a good sign. I don't really think the Shadow Visions are an issue that we lost those. Shouldn't be. Like I said, I think as long as we have the Priest of the Feast and the Circles to get a lot of free healing, we're going to be okay. Because this looks like a very freezy freeze mage. Do we seriously not have a Shadow Word Pain or a Shadow Word Horror or anything yet? That's very annoying. We could actually just Dragonfire Potion, but what good does that do, right? A little scared of burning cards again here. All the cards I want to play end up drawing me too many new cards. This puts me over 1. I'm just going to throw this down to die, I guess, guys. We don't need it. And I don't want to burn something important. Don't want to burn something important, so... just hang out. Discard lock actually viable now? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think not. I think he means the new card info. I just keep up with Reddit and Hearthstone and everywhere else. Like, nothing too fancy as far as info is concerned. Doesn't want to burn important cards, plays Wild Pyro. Yeah, Wild Pyro is absolutely useless in this matchup. I mean, we're playing a Freeze Mage. What good is Wild Pyro going to do me? It's totally dead. I honestly don't even want to use Lyra because I just want to save... we need to draw like Elise or Curious... Well, even Curious Glory wouldn't help. I just need to throw away some cards. I mean, we're obviously not in a position where we're going to pressure this guy down with minions, so that's not a concern to make. If I play the 2-mana Arcane Intellect here, do we have a card we could play off of it? Or are we just going to have a full hand again? Four, 8, 9. I mean, I wouldn't mind having an Elise, a Glimmer Root for Ice Block maybe. So we'll burn this. It's fine. Those Cold Light Oracles, man, really threw us off with the cards. How many stars does Lanafel get? I haven't officially reviewed it yet, but it really looks like a 1-star card to me. Hey Regis, do you think the new Warlock Legendary could go into a Zoo type deck? I don't think it applies enough pressure for Zoo's top end of its curve at 5 mana, where you usually have like Doom cards and stuff. I don't think it. Regis, if he gets the combo, Oh, he's not even totally freeze mage, is he? He's quest. Well, that changes everything. I don't see how we ever win then. I think we're just totally screwed. I was thinking he was just standard freeze mage. I totally forgot he was quest. There's no way for us to win. We have no victory conditions. I'm just gonna concede. There's literally nothing to do to win. Absolutely zero routes. I mean, maybe if he's giants, not even that though, because we don't have taunts. I just don't think we have a win condition at all, ever. We can't apply enough pressure. We can't heal through quest. Yeah, we might as well just concede. Lyra and an Infinite Mind Blast? We don't even have Radiant Elementals for that. We have one left. So that's not it. That would have been a potential win condition. But, why is he roping? He probably thinks I'm intentionally roping, but I'm really not.
I can't do that.
I'm just going to concede. There's no win condition here. This is not going to go well. We have 0 routes to victory against Quest. 0. I was thinking we were playing standard freeze mage, but with Quest, there's just no outs. If we were playing standard freeze mage, essentially we can burn through his burn, right? Like we can Alex Raza heal for a bunch, survive some fireballs, etc., but I wasn't even paying close enough attention to realize that that was an inevitable loss. Also, Bloodblade is much better versus aggro than just a Whirlwind. Yeah, it is. It's a good counter aggro card. That's true.
The light shall bring victory.
Okay. Shaman. Circle is pretty good with Akanai and Shaman. This is an okay hand, I think.
Aha!
What classes are the cards from? The weapon up here on the top left is Shaman. This is Warrior. This is obviously Warlock from the purple, and this is Rogue. You can tell from the colors if you look closely. But Reed, do you think they made more freeze cards for Shaman? Yeah, I mean the new weapon would certainly indicate that that's their line of thinking. I don't think it matters. I don't think the weapon's going to be good, regardless. Even if they did make good freeze cards, it's just I don't think it's there unless there's some kind of crazy blade flurry type thing specifically. I don't think it makes any sense.
Manager running late, rejoining the stream.
Jerks, that's pretty funny. Thanks, dude. I think we can just boom, boom, boom. Well, with this, of course, but I do think that's worth the pain. I know that there's probably a Flametongue Totem or a Manatide Totem coming down later, but since I don't have the clear AoE path yet, I'm okay with just stalling out a little bit till we find some AoE. You know, like a circle, for instance. We could get one off Shadow Visions, I guess. If we wanted to test that and just wait a turn, we're not taking that much damage. We could just bait into a big Akanai. This game can go value, though, so I do perhaps want to consider using Shadow Visions for release. But I think I like this, just digging for a utility card here, as opposed to committing to the elemental early. I think just the extra circle is worth it. And just knowing that we have it right now is nice too. What's your highest rank, Regis? Like 227 or something like that? 220 something. I don't remember the exact number, but it's been a long time though. That's probably worth the pain too. Just pain into shield now looks pretty good. I'm glad we held at this point. This feels a lot better. This feels like the better turn. He's gonna have 4 damage out if I do this. So still not a threat to the Power Word shielded Radiant Elemental that we can see. So I think we're fine to wait. Can still clean up anytime, I think. Safely. Should be fine. So when does Blizzard sort themselves out and give you a card to release, says Gandalf the Perp? I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. I get so many great views and such a great response to just reviewing everybody else's cards that, frankly, it still works out favorably for me in the end. I don't mind at all. I still am very, very happy with my results, so I can't complain. For instance, this morning, I can tell you today I've already had 151 subscribers, new subscribers on YouTube, which is a crazy start when it's only 9 a.m. It's probably going to be a record day for subscribers on YouTube, which has actually been the case for the last few days, honestly. This has been the biggest Regis Kilbin week ever by like a mile. This is bad, obviously, against Maelstrom Portal, but that felt like it needed a response. We can coin into this to grab something soon, too, so if he does Maelstrom Portal, we're likely going to have at least a target to grab. And then again, on 6, again, is really nice, so we should be okay. They always have Maelstrom Portal, by the way. I've never played a Shaman that didn't have Maelstrom Portal. Wow, we're going to get a buffed one! Or should we just grab the 0-3? He can kill it's the problem if we do. I think we're going to take the Tidecaller. We can grab the 0-3 next turn, but the Tidecaller doesn't automatically die. If we grab this, it just dies to the other stuff, right? So let's grab the Tidecaller. This makes him a little more awkward this turn. How many cards are released today? Well, depending on what you consider today, these 4 on the screen have sort of already been released today. Some were last night for some people, but otherwise... there could be more too, so I don't know. 4 at least, via my logic, and perhaps even more than that. Ooh, Death's a good draw. We'll just root into Death into trade. That's totally fine, but let's root first. Definitely this. So our health totals are our only real concern here for like a surprise bloodlust, that kind of stuff. I think we even have a good answer to evolve with doppelgangsters and everything. Oh no, he's not. He's elemental. It looks like now we know for sure with Fire Ellie's and Servant. So we've got. He's not doppelgangster evolved. This is Jade Ellie, but we haven't seen a Jade card yet. Might just be a coincidence. But clearly, the more elemental style. This guy's a little bit hard for me to deal with. It's kind of annoying. Oh, I guess we could just steal it. It's not going to be the best target in his deck. Well, it probably is, actually. Never mind. I think it will be the best target in his deck. Let's just steal it. We're in a decent spot here. We don't have a lot of cards, but Manatide can help there. Manatide can help there. Aya would be a good card to steal. That's true, Kaido. I actually did that last night. Stole a Rogue's Aya, a Jade Rogue, and he conceded. It was a pretty great moment. You think Bloodblaze Razor plus King Mosh will make Control Warrior viable again? Yeah. It's not a bad combo, but we've already seen some options to use King Mosh that hasn't really taken off. Like Whirlwind already does that, but being able to preload the Whirlwind does help a little, I'm sure. So I don't hate that idea. I guess we just double trade here, Manatide. I don't think we have to heal face, although this Kalamos was created, so he does still have the 6 damage Kalamos. So he might have a little bit of reach in the deck. But I still think we're okay. Play both of these for 7. Does this deck run Volcano? I don't really know. I think it probably does, right? Like, we might need to worry about a Volcano a little bit. I'm still not going to heal face. This probably just dies to Jade Lightning anyway. So the heal may not matter, but it does survive against Maelstrom Portal at least. So we have at least one tool there. Like Regis says, preloading is actually pretty powerful because you can do it on 9 rather than 10, and also you have to save Whirlwind for Mosh, but you can at least play the weapon and swing once before comboing out. Yeah, I think that's a big difference, big distinction. It's pretty cool. Is that weapon ever confirmed? Can't it still be a fake? Apparently it's from a real streamer, so it looks like it's real. Looks like it's real, based on everybody's read and my read on it too. I think the weapon's a pretty decent card and can potentially replace Ravaging Ghoul and Fire War Axe in Quest Warrior. Yeah. It's growing on me a little bit the more we talk about it, I'm going to be honest. It's growing on me the more we run through it. I'm seeing some things about it that make sense now. That's for sure.
Is someone injured?
I'll have to be able to heal myself. Like with this, you know?
Obey.
A little bit worried about dying still. But I also don't want to overcommit to Volcano, because I don't know if they run this. Do they run Volcano? I'm actually going to look it up real fast. I haven't been playing enough since this deck has come into popularity. Let's see. Need to find a list. Somebody in chat just tell me, do they run Volcano? Chat. Fill me in. Here's a mid-range Jade Ellie. No Volcano. I'm going to trust that there's no Volcano and just play this. Gonna trust it. It's good card draw potentially. And actually just heal off the priest, which is nice. If I get bloodlusted and die... Oh no, we already used patches. At the early game, I remember. That's a pretty weak turn. Can kill this. Will he, though? Devolve? Okay. It's actually not that bad for me. Wow! That worked out great! We went from a 4-5 to a 5-7, and we went from a 3-6 to a 5-5, which, you know, we lost the heal potential, but stats-wise, that's not too bad. He's going face, though. That's so nerve-wracking. We can go back to 11, though. Like, that might give me something, too. Let's see what we draw here first.
Aha!
Elise doesn't help yet. Let's Glimmerroot first and see what happens. Do they run the heal taunt card? No, devolve. So we know he doesn't run Volcano. That's helpful now, but we kind of already figured that out, I think. Just for Flame Tongue Totem and stuff, just in case, I'm going to kill that because my health total's getting a little scary low, but I think we're good to go. I don't think he has cards in his deck to handle this board. I think we're safe. What deck did you use to get to Legend? I'm not Legend yet this month. The last deck I used to get to Legend was like a Tempo Warrior. And I played it till around 250 or so in like April? No, it would have been before. Well, yeah, it would have been March actually, I guess, late March. It's been a while. He does run Doppelgangster Evolve. Okay, it's not what we were expecting, I guess. Charge is really nice, but we have the devolve into the Dragonfire Potion. Also, we might just have lethal. 18, 20, so not quite lethal, no. Do we want to devolve? Yeah, I guess so. This guy in particular should get easier to kill. We don't have lethal though, right? Just double check. 15, 18, 20. We're 3 off lethal. Dragonfire just wrecks my board, so it's... I mean, I want to get the damage to his face and, like, Dragonfire, but everything dies. Let's see what we can actually kill with Dragonfire before we commit to that line. It's actually pretty bothersome that they're all taunts. So I guess we'll just make trades instead of Dragonfiring now.
Aha!
Oh, actually, Alkanai Circle. If we heal face first, we leave a lot of stuff up. Only Maelstrom Portal wrecks us. Yeah, only Maelstrom Portal wrecks this line, but it still gives us a lot of bodies. And even Maelstrom Portal leaves me with 7 damage on board, so we might just be fine. The fact that those all had 4 health was kind of fortunate, I'll be honest. But the taunts were also annoying, so... We could have attacked first, but we didn't know what we were going to get, so... Why not Shadowword Horror? I don't think it was very good on that board, was it? Like a 5 attack minion and... That's game. looks like. Oh! Wow. That's actually sort of good. It kills him too, but it's sort of good. Like, it kills a lot of stuff, but he also dies. So I don't guess it's good, but interesting nonetheless. So the 3 health on these really did make a difference. Jeez. Jeez. Manager showed up.
Manager showed up, wanted to talk promotions.
Whoa, what happened here? Grats, man. Nice. That means more bits for Regis, right? Like, that's just opening the door to more cheers. I guess I'm gonna load back into Hearthstone because it bugged out. I don't know why. So a lot of questions there about the ordering. I don't know if it was the ordering with the attacks or what, but the reason I didn't attack before devolving is because I didn't know what we're gonna get, right? Like, the original plan was Dragonfire Potion, but once we saw a couple taunts, it's like, you can't Dragonfire Potion, because then all of our stuff dies, and we don't get to go face or anything, so we don't get that face damage through. But then we saw the Auchenai line. Oh, Hearthstone's down! That's what the problem is. Everybody was saying Hearthstone was going down. That's right. That's right. I remember we have Playful Sprites. Well, okay. Well, I was going to call it quits anyway a little early today, so maybe we'll just have to end the stream early because Hearthstone's down. I don't have any other games or anything ready to go. We can take a look at these cards one last time and just hang out for a few minutes discussing. If anybody has questions on these new bad boys, happy to talk through them here while Hearthstone is down. Darn Playful Sprites have ruined everything. Somebody just followed, but I can't see it anymore. Let's see here. Where's the new cards one? I gotta remove that. Yeah, new cards, guys. New cards. Best time of the year, by the way. Best time of the year. And it happens 3 times a year, which is great. 100 bits to celebrate
the new bit badge level Murgle.
Ooh, yeah, Jerks. That looks great, man. It's like a... Oh, you get 10,000, dude. That's crazy. And it's a nice, crazy, shiny red. That's awesome, man. It's really, really cool. Plague Scientist plus Sogoth. I don't really think that would be particularly helpful. I mean, it'd kill everything that attacked it, but that's not really the big advantage of Sogoth. That would be kind of a slow utilization. Do you think Blood Queen has some potential or just disenchant? Knowing what we know now, I don't really see a lot of potential. I feel like lifesteal is just going to be too slow. I mean, health ultimately is just a resource that helps you make the game last longer. It's not something that affects the board or really affects the value of a given game. So it just seems like she's really low impact on the board, right? She's just a 4/6, 5/6, 8/6. Even if it's an 8/6, like, who cares? She's not going to be doing that much. Even if she heals you for like 16 as an 8/6, like, still ultimately in a control matchup, you're not getting a ton of armor like Control Warrior, so you can't use that health as a win condition, most likely. It's just not going to be the kind of thing that probably pushes you through to fatigue. Maybe if she's the last minion you play in a fatigue matchup, but otherwise I don't think she does enough. I think she's too slow. I think she's too slow. And you can discard her. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that as well.
Aha!
There's that side of it as well. Knights of the really, really average Frozen Throne. So far it seems that way, Bruno, yeah. Vile Spine's so much better than Scientist. I agree, Penny. I think Vile Spine's way more consistent just because... you can't quite see the attack on this because my face is covering it. Vile Spine just seems so much more consistent to me. Because you don't need a minion on the board, right? There's just going to be so many points in any given game where you just don't have the minion on board ready to attack with Plague Scientist, that it's just going to be a dead card in your hand. And in the early game, it becomes a little more difficult to combo it out or find a desirable target. It feels very, very awkward. 30 HP limit makes Blood Queen Lanethel trash. I guess I kind of share that sentiment a little bit, yeah. Jerks for mod hype. he can definitely send me a message if he wants to be a mod. You can't buy mod status necessarily, but Jerks would still fit the bill because he's been around so long. And consistent chatter. If Lanethel had +2 attack for each card you discarded, it would actually be good. I don't even know if that's enough. If it gave you like +2/+2, maybe. Or if it had just taunt, maybe. So it did something when it hit the board. Like, that would be helpful. You know, like if it had some active element. But right now it just passively sits on the board as a minion. So it doesn't, you know, if you're playing a Pirate Warrior on turn 5 and they've got a giant board and you want to play Blood Queen Lanethel, guess what? That lifesteal's irrelevant because you're dead. Like, you get to attack next turn, but you're already dead. So without taunt or, you know, an AoE or some sort of battle cry. Maybe if the battle cry, maybe it also had a battle cry that said heal for this minion's attack. That'd be a good card. So it's like an anti-heal bot, you know? Comes down as a 6/6, it instantly heals for 6, and it has lifesteal. That'd be a really good card. There'd be a lot of text. It'd be hard to fit it all on the card. But that would be a sick card. That would actually make it really good. God, I mean, I feel like it could even say, like, Battlecry, deal this minion's attack to a target. In other words, it could be like Dispatch Kodo. That'd be a good card, because the lifesteal would happen instantly as soon as you did the Battlecry. A lot of stuff could make this a good card, but I feel like right now it's just way, way too slow. Bloodblade Razor, a worse version of Death's Bite. I do think that's true. I agree. It feels worse than Death's Bite to me. I don't think that necessarily makes it awful. I think it could still be good. In the right kind of deck, right kind of environment, right kind of meta. Token meta. Just in a control or slower tempo, maybe warrior. Not slower tempo warrior, but control, slow warrior, but also a tempo warrior kind of deck. It might make more sense. It's probably, I don't know, it might even be a 3-star card. I'm currently hovering between 2 stars and 3 stars for the weapon here, but I'm not sure. Considering Clutch Mother Zavas can be discarded and it's still bad, that makes Lanethel look like crap. Yeah, the fact that she can be discarded is very, very risky. Running a, you know, what's supposed to be a kind of a...
Theory, Warlock DK, Hero Power, 2 mana, discover a card you discarded.
That would be cool, Jerks, for sure. That'd be awesome. Might be a little slow still, but would make Blood Queen Lanethel awesome, because you could play, like, in a super value matchup late game, you could just keep playing Blood Queen Lanethels, and they just keep getting bigger, theoretically, right? That'd be pretty cool. It would turn into... But still... It's still a 5-mana commitment that's not active, even then. So, you know, it's be way worse probably than just Jaraxxus' Hero Power. Summoning a 6/6 every turn. Because that only costs 2 mana. That would be a 7-mana play if you had to discover it and then play it. So, not sure. Zgong says he's cheering for 1 bit and says he's poor. Hey, man, every little cent adds up, dude. So, still appreciated. Thanks for the sign of support, all the same. The one advantage Lanethel has is that her buff isn't fixed like Bolvar. That's true if you play her as a 2/6, you can go bigger, but still, I don't see it. I mean, I like that everybody's trying to be positive and trying to, like, find the good fits and stuff. I really respect that. These official, 99% official, yeah. They've all come from real sources, so. We don't know 100%, I guess, till Blizzard openly confirms, but... So far, everything looks to be on the up and up, so, yeah. Is Freeze Mage still going to be alive? Presumably, it should be okay.
Aha!
She's not even a demon, no Warlock synergies. That's true. I mean, lore-wise, she shouldn't be a demon, I guess, but that doesn't help. Garino Criparino says, I'm poor too, with the 1-bit cheer. Thanks all the same, man, of course. By the way, Inlet Warrior, thanks for the follow. And Toffee2000, thanks for the follow. Zaki Baki, Dizzy Domo, FIFA Don, Paparico, Gogavi, Mikel Kramer, Sneaky Squid, Mole K Pimposo, or Mole K Pimposo, Polo Solo, War Bear Wolf, Pataki, JB2 Head. Guys, Thanks everybody for the follows. If you're not already following me on Twitch, certainly welcome to do so, of course. Get that nice little notification when I go live. But frankly, also, if you're watching on Twitch and you're not already subscribed to me on YouTube, that would be my ultimate recommendation, because of course I make new videos every day. New Hearthstone videos every day, or almost every day. Occasionally games for other videos for other games as well, but almost every day a new Hearthstone video. Theory crafting stuff, new decks, essays, basically video essays where I talk through cards and theory crafting ideas, custom cards, all kinds of fun stuff. So if you're new around these parts, I think you'll really, really enjoy my YouTube channel. Shout out to fans here in the Philippines. Sure thing, Eric Chua, man. My fiance's Filipino, actually. Her family's Filipino, at least. She's born in the U.S., but...
Warrior's weapon seems the best so far, Emo.
Yeah, it's better than these other ones, I think. I think I'm leaning towards it being a 3-star card. Maybe still 2 stars, but 3 stars of these options. Hearthstone is down? Yeah, it was down. So we're sitting here hanging out instead. Regis, have you seen the new comics? I have. Yeah, I've only read the first one, but they look awesome. And by the way, Brad's Gaming, thanks for the cheer there, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for the bits. Hey, I need to move this, by the way, to the... You guys can't see your follows. Let me move it to the top. I've got a lot of layers on stream. Most I've ever had, I think. Here we go. Now the follow announcements will pop up on top if you guys are dropping in the new follows, like Dark Mike and Cheeseburger and DePoint Guard. Thanks for the follows, dudes. I really believe the biggest problem with discard is that you lose too much value discarding, and high value cards can get discarded or force you to play too much around them being in your hand if you don't want them to be discarded. Agreed. Yeah, it really limits your decision making. Throws away a lot of stuff. Did you look at the DK Mage? Potential leak thoughts. Yeah, we've looked at it quite a bit on Saturday and stuff, but it's hard to read anything without the hero power, so we don't really know. But thanks, JB, for the 1 bits there.
Aha!
My favorite thing before Unguro, says Nematad HS, was waking up every morning to check YouTube for your videos talking about new cards. Thanks, Nematad. That's awesome, man. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. If Warlock gets away of generation value for the discards, it might work. For instance, a card that gives back 3 or more discarded cards back in hand. Or something. Yeah, there's certainly some ways to help. I mean, Malchezaar's Imp kind of got there, right? Like, it was all about refilling your hand when you discarded, so it would make up the difference a little bit. You know, it's one of those things, like Warlock and Shaman both have detrimental keywords, or, you know, themes. Warlock's being discard and Shaman's being overload. But overload is not really detrimental because you're getting a theoretical upside, right? Like, you're getting a tempo advantage. You're getting to spend that mana or that value per mana faster than you otherwise would. Basically front-loading that mana. You're getting the stats or the effect or the damage or whatever it is ahead of time, which in Hearthstone is so beneficial. And there's been cards, despite that still synergize with Overload. In other words, they give you a buff or an advantage. For instance, Tunnel Trog got better when you overloaded, and theoretically overloading is something you want to do anyway because it front loads all of your resources, which is great in a tempo-oriented game like Hearthstone. So if Blizzard is willing to give you really strong synergy cards for a keyword that you like overload, why can't they produce stronger synergy cards for a really negative thing like discarding? Discarding is so detrimental. But it's like they're scared to print really strong supportive cards, whereas they've done it with Overload in the past, and we've seen those cards dominate. Like, Tunnel Trog was oppressively good, right? So I don't understand why they can't give Warlock some blatantly strong stuff. I mean, like, Silverware Golem, I guess, is the closest thing we saw yet. That was the definitive card for discard Warlock. But it's not enough on its own. Clutch Mother Zavas clearly didn't do the trick. Bruno says, I'm not poor, but I am married. Yeah, you better not waste your bits on me then. Spend them on the wife, 100% of the time. Forever and always. Mr. Titman, Mikey's Whiskey Co., Not a Gucci Wizard, and Perfect Knockout Pyro, and Selim, and Moko, and Lepicus, guys. Thank you, everybody, for the follows. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Title T Club here on Twitch, as we like to call it. Great point, Penny Vanessa says. The main difference, too, is with Shaman, you plan your downside with the Overload. Even though, again, it's a pretty balanced downside. It's not even really a downside because you're getting the advantage up front. But even the downside that you do get from it, you get to determine it. You get to make the decision. And with Warlock, it's totally random. You don't get to pick your discard cards. So if you got to pick your discard cards, it would be such a better mechanic. Like if they... it'd be hard. I don't know how it would work. It'd be awkward mechanically in the game to like select 9 cards in hand and pick which ones you wanted to discard or whatever. But still. Guadalupe agrees. Discard's random. It should be targeted. Yeah. I don't know how that'd work, but would the discard mechanic be good if you could choose the card? Yeah. Yep. That's what I just said. Yep. JB, you're a step ahead of me, man. We're right in sync, one of the two. Totally think that's the case. Completely agree. I'm so disappointed about the Warlock Legendary, says Karwowski. I think we all are a little bit. I made a card for discard ages ago called the Exhumist, a 2-mana 0/4. Minions you discard stay in your hand and they cost 1 less. That seems pretty cool. Give yourself a little cost tempo advantage when you discard. I like that. I want to start my own Hearthstone channel. Any advices? Just do it. Start yesterday. Go do it. I was sitting one day and I said to myself, man, all these streamers like play video games for a living. That's so crazy. I'd like to do that. Well, I don't really care about making a living or whatever, but I wanted to like do it and create and, you know, have options and stuff. And so I just did it. Just started one day. Took a long time to get rolling. But, and I'm still not, you know, still not giant. Clearly there's still room to go, but it's been an incredibly rewarding experience, that's for sure. Very positive. Very encouraging. It's a lot of fun. You'll figure it out as you go is basically what I'm saying. Like, you'll learn as you go. You'll get better as you go. But you can't wait until you're good and then do it, or you'll never do it, right? You got to do it and get good along the way. Keep improving. You got to have something to say. You got to be able to talk, of course. I don't even think you have to be charming or anything. You just have to have something to say. I think Icebreaker's underrated. We can't actually judge it unless we see the entire expansion. Okay, good line of thinking, Paul. I like where you're going here. What if you had Frost Nova? Let's say Shaman had Frost Nova. Okay, that's kind of the go-to wide freeze card. Would you run Icebreaker with Frost Nova? I think the answer for me is still no. I don't think I'd run it with Frost Nova. I don't think being able to kill a single minion would be worth it. Would you run it with Freezing Potion? No, I don't think I'd spend a Freezing Potion card just to set up a, you know, this is Shatter, basically. This is the same difference as Shatter. It's 3 Shatters in 1, granted, but is Shatter a good card? No, it's terrible. You don't even usually want to see it when you get it for free. So, the fact that you get 3 of them in 1 bundle, slightly better than Shatter, but it also costs a little more, and there's a downside in that you have to take damage when you use it. Shatter, you don't take the face damage. Here, you take some face damage. So, would you run 3 Shatters in your deck? Or would you run a card that said, create 3 Shatters. Each Shatter makes you take 5 damage. No. Nobody would run that card. Nobody would run that card in Mage. So, unless there's some, like, just absolutely bonkers freeze effect. So, maybe the DK hero power synergizes with it, right? Like, of course, those are possibilities. Of course. I agree with you there. I completely agree that anything can happen. There could be a card that makes this great. But otherwise, as we understand Hearthstone today, even with thinking about the best possible scenarios, it looks really bad. And even if you did have like a free, repeatable freeze effect, Envenom Weapon's not even a great card in Constructed necessarily, so I don't know. I want every card to be good. I would love it if every card was awesome. I would love it, but it's not. Remember that it's for Shaman. I know, I'm saying theoretically, if Shaman had Frost Nova, if it had Freezing Potion, those are kind of the go-to freeze examples we've seen, right? If it had those, in this perfect world where Shaman gets a lot of freeze cards, it's still not good in that theoretical environment. Like, I still don't think it'd be great. Hex and Devolve are way better. Absolutely, yeah. Even like Jade Lightnings and stuff are better because they just, you know, they kill a lot of things. Honestly, though, who really knows how the cards will perform? Yeah, of course. None of us know. It's all speculation. That's why it's fun, right? Like, we're just theory crafting, just throwing out ideas. It's great to be wrong. Any like person who's rating cards who feels sad when they get one wrong is crazy to me. Like, that makes it more fun. Like, oh man, I learned something. That's neat. That's new. That's different than I expected. That sheds a light on the game in a way I'd never really understood it before. That stuff's awesome. What about that minion that makes you immune during your turn? What about running Icebreaker with it? Then you're compromising your deck, right? Like, you're running a card you probably don't want to run. You're already running all this freeze stuff that you maybe don't want to run. Like, how many pieces do you have to fit in to make one card work? And then why not just run a better card if that's the case? Like, why not just build a better deck? I'm sure you could build a deck that makes this exact card slightly better, but then why are you playing it if you're doing so much work? And I'm not trying to be a downer. And I'm not trying to shoot down your guys' ideas either. I love this kind of feedback. Like, I love these theory crafting. I like you guys throwing out cool suggestions and trying to figure it out. I'm not trying to shoot you down. I'm just playing devil's advocate a little bit. Maybe the DK Hero Power freezes an enemy character of your choice. Yeah, even then, though, it's like, what else is that good for? I mean, you got the Icebreaker. You take damage when you're clearing stuff, but you already have hexes. You already have all these other tools. What kind of deck supports that? Perhaps there is one. Perhaps there's enough cards. Maybe with Glacial Shards and Frost Elementals, you can build something that makes sense. I'd love to see it. I hope I'm right. Or I hope you guys are right. I hope it's great. Hope it's great. All right, guys. I think I got to call it quits here. Hearthstone's down. We've talked about the cards a lot. A lot of people are watching, so I always hate to leave a little bit. Can you put temporary card ratings for the other two cards? I'm not going to because I'm quitting the stream, but I think this is a 1-star card. And I think this is kind of a 2.5 or 3-star card, maybe. I don't know. I can't decide yet, 2 or 3. Maybe 3. I'm probably going to lean towards 3 to be safe. But 2 or 3. But 1 and 3. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it quits here, though. If you're not already following me on, respectively, Twitch or Twitter, I certainly would appreciate it if you did. I don't really care too much about the numbers myself, but the numbers do eventually matter on Twitch in particular, just because getting, like, partner and stuff, eventually all the numbers add up. So it's always appreciated if you can throw me a follow, even if you're watching on YouTube or whatever. But it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I'm still happy to have you guys here for what little time you decide to spend with me each and every week. It's always appreciated. So, all that said, guys, thanks again for the fun little stream. Thanks for talking through these cards with me. I'll probably be doing a review this afternoon, actually, on a couple of these remaining cards. And I already put up a review, of course, for Icebreaker and Plague Scientist and Ticking Abomination. So, if you haven't seen that yet this morning, that's live on my YouTube channel. So, you can go check out my Part 2 review for Knights of the Frozen Throne, I think. Might be some interesting insights there. But, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Thanks always for the bits and the cheers and the subscribes and all that other fun stuff. And until next time, game on.
Aha!